Hello, Mel.
Hello.
We're all set for the holiday season, aren't we? You looking
Yeah, I am.
festive?
I
You
am.
are, yeah.
You've got a note up at all.
Hey,
But I
I'm just.
seen Vince's hat last week, and I thought I've got to get one of them.
Yeah, I should have done something like that, but I'm more of a Grinch than a Santa. I mean, I could have got a Santa Claus hat, but I still look like the Grinch anyway, so I guess that doesn't really matter.
Hey, Cinderella.
Right. So we got quite a nice little show tonight. Whoops, I forgot to take that. I'm going to leave this up there. This is the first topic up here anyway. We'll get started that in just a moment. I didn't want to forget it this week because last week was so busy I never got a chance to because Arnold gave me a few talking points to use.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that
get some in
hoping
that
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But we do have a special guest coming. He may be running a little bit late. I'm not sure. I pretty much.
Santa.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Please say Santa.
Right. So let's take a look. Who all we got in the chat here right now? Let's start at the very top.
I hope to God whoever it is that's coming, Jeff, I'm subscribed to them.
Oh, yeah. Arnold, welcome, my friend. Hello, Magnus. Our good buddy Vince. How you doing, my friend? And we got this guy here. Hello. Hello, Mel. Yeah, it is a nice hat.
Oh, I was meant to say check my hat out, Vince, because I copied off Vince. Like, see, I seen his last week, and I thought I've got to get one.
Now, was his the green one, or was his the Santa hat?
His was the Grinch one as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here we have Alex. Hello, Alex.
Yep.
Fathom Aquatics. Hello, Daniel. Welcome, my mate. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. Man. Always a pleasure to see Daniel. Hello. And we have Skipper in the house. Hello, Skipper. So good to see you, my friend. Welcome. We have Jimmy P in the house. Dismiss P. Hello, Jimmy. How are you, my friend? Farmer Coy. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Red Laser. We have Coral Works. Hello, Coral. Welcome, my friend. I hope my headset is sounding all right. It gets kind of messed up sometimes, but I want to make sure the sound is halfway decent.
It is.
And listen. Oh, okay.
It was picking up a lot of background noise last week. I don't know when you take the headset off if it's.
Yeah, I don't think I had this last. Well, what happened last week is I didn't have the. This is way up on top, so I didn't have this down where it belongs. So. So yeah. And here we have our old faithful, Sam in the house. Fun fact, Jeff's voice is a character of the Muppet Show, Carol. For 500 points, which voice was it?
Yeah, it's a Muppet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was enjoying that for the first 20, 30 times. That was pretty nice. But anyhow, welcome.
The joke is milked on there.
Yeah.
You must have pinched
Wait, here we are. Right. So, but back to the banner. Well, we got a topic here. We're going to go ahead and start off with Arnold's topic, like we had on here. And we're going to go ahead and his question is, should glowfish be banned everywhere? And are hybrid man-made fish wrong? And this is a question from Arnold from King's Aquariums in Antworld, which I really appreciate his input into the show.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, kind of middle of the road when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because
in the middle of the road. I think if the glowfish are the ones where they're just basically injecting them with luminescence and then selling them, I think them should be banned.
Yeah.
But it's changed now, isn't it? Where they're trying to genetically modify them a little bit to make them glow, sort of thing.
Yeah, they've been use some type of sea creature.
That route than the route of injecting them.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that always going to be a hard one to stamp out because where do you class genetically modified, because I mean, koi fish, that's man-made. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't ban them.
So the koi are man-made, or are they just line bred? I mean, they take certain types and just breed the traits into them. I mean, it is man's intervention, but I wasn't sure.
That's.
I didn't know if they actually used. Oh, okay. I didn't know if they took injections to them to do.
I don't think they do that.
Oh, okay.
At least I don't know. Vince will tell you better.
Yes.
He's still in the
I'm
chat,
sure.
But
we have some koi people in the chat.
And crossbreeding.
Oh, and then here is
there you go.
He'll be joining us soon. George from Aquaballs will be joining us today.
Straight from George. Vince's mouth. Don't talk wet. So there mustn't be.
All right.
So
we're going to be having a show with Vince on here, and he's going to educate us. I was thinking that'd be a good idea because, in the summertime, it's nice to have those big tubs or even get a pond started maybe. And I've been thinking about it after having him on the show.
Jeff, you could quite easily have an indoor pond. Quite easy on the size of your basement.
I could, but I'm worried I would. All the floor joists are open. I'd have to put like a barrier or plastic sheeting. I think it'd be too much. I don't want to have too much moisture in the air. I mean, I got enough down here as it is, but I'm thinking about getting a nice. Well, my furnace has a whole home dehumidifier built into it, so it doesn't really get too dry down here. But I think a big pond holding, like a couple thousand gallons probably would be the size of it. It might overpower the dehumidifier. I may have to get like a supplemental dehumidifier to work to do that, but it'll be fun. I mean, I definitely wouldn't. What I'd rather do is get a nice pond outside.
There you go.
And get it and do it nice and deep, like maybe 6 to 7 feet, and get a nice. Oh, and here we are. We have our guest joining us, and here we are. Hello, George. Welcome, my friend.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Happy
George.
holidays, and nice to see everybody here.
Yep.
Yes. So, how are you doing, my friend?
Woke up a little late today. I already drank my cup of coffee and was talking to my family, my brother, my mom. Everything's good.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Good. I drink coffee all day long.
I think I have a bigger cup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
It's experiment 626. My experiment right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it from Disneyland. It's a big cup. It will fit half of the pot of my coffee inside here when I make it.
Oh, excellent. That always comes in handy. I got a special cup I wanted to show you and everybody else here.
Oh wow!
And I'm sure that Gil will see this. Gil's Fish Room from Australia. He sent me this and a few other people that I know of, and this is my first sip out of it. You just seen history in the making. My first sip out of a new cup.
Yeah.
So it's so good to have you here, George. I know that I've been watching your channel for a long time, and I've been wanting to ask you to come on the stream for quite a while.
Thank you for having me out.
Oh, it's my honor to have you here. Because your breeding that you do in your fish room is I just watch them. I've watched some of your videos several times over again, and I just love it. I'm a low level breeder. I'm just I've been in the fish hobby for a long time, but it's only been maybe the last 3 or 4 years that I've been breeding fish, and I haven't really gotten into it real heavy, but I'm starting to get a little bit more different species in, and I finally got some killifish in that I'm going to be trying out. So my first killifish ever in my whole hobby. So I'm really excited about that.
I saw the killies that you got the names. I don't remember them by heart, but I got the message to send it to me.
Yeah, I got the Fundula Panchax Gardneri.
Those are nice. And
then I got the Ephosemion Austral. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's the gold.
I have those. I have those.
The gold Australia. Oh, they're beautiful.
I haven't got luck to breed them. They're easy to breed, the Australies, but for some reason, I like my killifish to breed by themselves. I put them in a bunch of jungly, like a lot of foliage, which I will show you. I have a bunch of, I bought few pairs and I left them in there, and then just popping up, not hundreds of babies, just enough to take more pairs and put them in another places or give them away and stuff. You know, I already sold some to my local fish store. Yes.
Oh wow, that's yeah. What I was planning on doing, but after hearing that, maybe if I get like a lot of hornwort or something, other plants that are floating, and maybe throughout the
stem plants with I'll show you. I forgot the name, like Hygrophila pinnatifida would work. I mean anything that has a like looks like a bomba. The one has look like a bomba, but then they next to each other looks like a jungle, right? Bunch of or this one I've given a try in like a jungle valve kind of thing, and they're bigger killifish. I put mops on the corners of the thing that helps the baby to hide away from the parents so it won't get traded on, and that's working also. I like breeding community for the killifish. Just give them their natural environment. That's my key of success for breeding hard to breed fish. Mimic their where they come from. I watch a lot of like the cichlids. Have you heard of Pam Chen? She goes diving. He goes diving and takes underwater video of the fish interacting with each other, breeding. That gives you ideas of how you want to set up your breeding tanks because it's a natural environment.
Yeah.
So you're not an advocate of the bare bottom tank, then, are you?
Sorry again, I didn't understand.
You're not an advocate of the bare bottom tank, then, are you?
The bare bottom tank. I do have few of those, but they're not great. They will crash on you very fast.
Yeah.
Just a few I got, really.
I know that some people that like to do that, so the eggs they can see them when they're on the glass. But I've never tried the bare bottom. I don't like it myself because I like to have the extra substrate. You know, that way the tank holds its cycle better. It won't crash on you so fast.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Jeff. Definitely.
Absolutely. But at any time you'd like to, George, we can put you on the big screen here, and if you'd like to go around and show some of your stuff, that would be a very nice treat.
You guys know it's holiday season. I've been very busy. I got 3 children. 2 of them are actually handicapped. They have the Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So we're always busy with them. And so that's what I tried last night before I went to bed to clean as much as I can the glasses. So I apologize for the glasses that has its smudges on it, okay?
Oh, that's no problem. That's no problem. You know, it's like you it's a working fish room. You work hard in there. And so, you know, I'm the same way. But yeah, you go right ahead. It's going to be fine.
I'm only having, I have the gardeners here. Let me just lower my garage so that we don't hear the.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see where we start from. I'm going to show you my best looking tanks first. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So I have here a grow up tank with L236 placos that I got from a local breeder. I have 4 big ones and 2 juveniles. I haven't got any breeding going on yet, but these are my grow up angels.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And then the tank next to it, I have a blue neon Parasipochromis leptosomas from Lake Tanganyika. I have a lot of babies this year gave me, and most of these are my grow outs. The big ones, they're my babies too from last year.
Oh, I love them. That would be good for my Lake Tanganyika. I'm going to do like a biotope with my shell dwellers and have maybe a few rock dwellers and some of the leptosoma. Those would be wonderful.
You see how I got rocks? They love the rocks.
Oh, yes.
I put rocks all the way to the end, so it gives that nice naturalistic look almost to the tank. And I here growing up.
Whoops. Hold on. Oh, here we go.
No
Here
worries.
we go. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. You're looking.
No worries. I purchased some blue eye bushy nose. I'm growing them up. I'm hoping I have a pair in here. I have three already, and then I'm breeding and raising rabbit snails in here. Those are alive. They're beautiful rabbit snails. There's some babies like right here on this log. Do you see the babies right there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because Lake Tanganyika is hard water, and my city in Los Angeles is hard water. So I decided to put some rabbit snails, and these are from Sulawesi. Also, this tank is around 82 degrees, and they like that hot. They like it more hotter, and that
Yes.
tank is like 84 right here. This one's 84. The placos like it hotter.
Yes.
Here I got the parents of those beautiful angels that you saw, and some Bushnell babies. I'm growing up.
Very nice. Yeah, the rabbit snails. I have the Gemifera, the orange Sulawesi Poso rabbit snails, and I have mine mine are about 82 degrees also, and they love it.
Yes,
I
the
finally
rabbits.
finally
I
got some
would.
babies too.
Sorry. I would never put the rabbit snail in the soft water. That's the key, to have them in the hard water, and at minimum get 2 to 3 of them. They will breed, but it will take a time. They've been in this tank for over a year. I only see like maybe 6 to 7 babies for me. They don't always breed like other snails, like crazy. They won't take over, and they're pretty. The rabbit snails, when they come out of the shell, like that little guy right there eating, you can see their antennas are sticking out. Very pretty snails. They can see
Oh
all.
yes,
They almost look like those assassin snails when they're babies, but they're
Yeah.
not assassins.
yes, it is beautiful. I love that. Very ornate.
There's one in the back going up to the filter. And I like to cover my filters with the rock so you don't see the black filters in the tank. You see? I have them in
Yes.
the back of the rocks and the pipes going up, the bubbles going up. Same on that side. And the heater is even hiding behind the rocks.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Let me show you
That's
this
something.
thing.
That's something about my tanks. There, I don't hide any. I haven't hide any of the equipment in there. I really need to make them look nicer. I love that way that looks.
This one, I'm sorry, the green dusty algae is on the front glass. I didn't clean this tank last night, but I do have my grow out blue Filipinos here, the Philippine blues. A friend of mine has my pairs. He keeps them, and then every now and then I get few pairs from him. I breed it, give it back to him, and then I have a large red root duckweed here. This is the large red root duckweed.
Ooh.
Very, very nice duckweed. I like duckweed a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, I've got
Here,
quite a bit of the bad duckweed. I have the really invasive type that
Oh,
it's
the
great.
tiny
Yeah.
little leaf one.
this
Yeah.
tank, I have only 5 avatar angels left, which I'm gonna. No more avatars. I don't have them anymore. Not for sale or anything. And those apistogrammas are gonna be gone today. By the way, all these ones you see, they're being
Yeah.
sold to the LFS. There's about, how many I see? 2, 4, about 15 to 20 of them.
Oh
I
yeah.
get good money on them too, and so I raise them around inch and a quarter, and I sell them to the LFS. Some of them are already sold. Like, I don't have anything for sale to anybody comes here. Like, can I buy some fish? Only things I have is angels available. Everything else is gone.
Hmm.
Few more grow
Yeah.
out tanks.
Oh,
you.
nice.
This one has baby angels. I have my breeding pairs of Marisi rainbows. Sorry guys, there's no light on it. My light just burned out on this tank. This one here, I got some rainbow fries growing in there.
Ooh.
This one also, some bunch of rainbows in there. You can see like they're swimming around.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks dirty, but it's not, just the snail poop.
Yeah, that's good for the. That's good for the babies.
And some more angels underneath, some apistogrammas right here.
Oh, I love apistos.
Those are grow outs. And this tank underneath, there's about a couple hundred apistos in there. They're juvies, they're small, growing. These are, you see the bottom, the dots that you see, those are all apistogrammas.
Oh wow.
60-gallon full of them, about 100 something in there. I'm just raising them to grow them big, and whoever A friend of mine, it belongs to him, so I gotta call him and say, "Hey, I got this many ready to be shipped to you."
Now I got a question about your pistos, George. Now, do you use your hard water for those, or do you have to use a softer water?
Now it's winter time, right? So I'm not breeding at this moment. I am using hard water, which let me show you really quick.
Okay.
Here's the pair of a pistogramma that daddy just went in the back. Some babies in here you're gonna see. I'm using hard water to raise them, but breeding them, certain ones they do require soft water, like those wild ones that I have, Inca 50, Ninchinsanai, Pistogramma borellii. I got Hongsloy. I have a lot of pistos here. I used to have Trifasciatas. Those are the ones they need soft water, and so the ones that have been in the hobby, like the Cacatoides and all the other ones, you don't really require to use hard soft water for them. You can try just 79, 80-degree temperature and give them nice tank like this, and they will breed. All you need is a couple of rocks and then two pots with a little hole in it, and make sure the hole is smaller or the male doesn't go inside. Just the mom would get in there. Those are little keys, to be able to do it successfully. They will give you hundreds of babies. Look how many babies are in here. Like
Oh
one
wow!
breeding. This
Oh,
is
I
one
just
breeding.
love those. Oh, I have
George,
I have a pair of the Cacatoide triple reds, and I'm sure they've done some breeding in my tank, but I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna let you go ahead here. Oh, beautiful.
That's the killifish you just got.
Yes.
I want to show you one more killifish, how I'm doing it. And so this is the idea. See this tank? It's a 20. We can't see the edge. Like the top is all full of green. Uh, and then here's some killifish in here, which these are
Ooh.
very gorgeous. And they're
Yes.
breeding naturally in here. They're just multiplying.
Oh, I like that. Now, which species is this one, George?
This one called not the Notro. It's the other one. Aphyosemian, I think. Aphyosemian. I gotta send it to you. I know the name is not
Okay.
easy by
Yeah, they're not. No, they're not easy names to pronounce. I know
but I
or
know
remember.
I do know the species, which ones I have. But these are
Yes.
gorgeous.
Oh, they are. Look at them.
Look at the reds on them with the yellow.
Oh
Very
yeah,
gorgeous. The reds and yellow.
stunning.
That's those are flasher males right in front of us.
Oh yeah.
Look
I
how much
love that.
red.
I love that. Watching them do the sparring and stuff. That's always fun to watch.
Soft water. When you have a tank like this, you don't have to change the water every day. Once a month or once every 2 weeks. It just
Mm-hmm.
it takes a long time. Here's another killifish. That same one I just showed you. The babies, they're older ones. Bunch of them in there. Here we got like maybe 100 in here. They're everywhere in the green.
Ooh.
They're everywhere. Literally.
Oh wow. Ah, that is.
My favorite plant in the whole fish room. It's called Bobiris African fern.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it can be in hard water, soft water. It grows very good. Don't touch it. Just put it in there. Forget it. You don't need that much light. You see, my light is like literally. It's not on top of it, and it's growing really great. And then
Yes.
you can propagate it by. It will be on a piece of wood. You have to put it on a piece of wood, and the roots on there. You can just take a piece of it and then put it in another tank. It will grow like crazy.
So that is a rhizome plant, correct?
Yes, it's a rhizome plant. That's correct.
Okay. Okay.
that's where I went wrong then, because I've got it buried in the soil.
More apistogrammas here. I got the blue kind, but there's juveniles and the mom right there. I don't have the daddy anymore. Lost them.
That's the borellii.
No, the one with the yellow face with blue.
Yeah. Oh
Can't
yeah.
wait for them to grow.
Oh yes.
You can see the tanks are like full of algae, and there's a little bit of bubble coming on the corner. And I have a look at the roots of that plant going all in there.
You know, that's like what in nature you got all them microorganisms in there that the fish will thrive on. You know, the little babies, and that's what. Yeah, that's very nice.
This tank, I have a little bit of dirt, like the aqua soil in there, very little bit, and then detritus in the bottom, full of moss. And I bred. I had my two boys and four females of these rainbows. They call them. They're smaller kind of rainbow. They call them from Tawa Creek. If you ever heard of it, Central Ornatus from Tawa Creek. They're really
Oh,
good.
okay.
This the
Oh,
color's
yeah.
not showing much, but they got reds on them, and all the it's about 20 of them or so. And I'm gonna work on them next summer. They're already big size right now. They're not cheap rainbows. There's another kitty fish you would like to see. Let me show you. It's another one, just like a. They're still. These are easy to breed. These are very easy to breed.
Oh, wow.
Aphyosemion cilios, I think they call them cilios. This one.
Yes.
There's the big adult right there. That's the
Oh,
adult.
wow. Oh, beautiful. I just got my very first spawning mops, George. I didn't make them myself. I ordered them. I ordered them from
I
a
like what
lady
you've
that makes.
done there, George, with the
I
poodle. The
I would do
poodle.
this. Look, guys, you see the noodles? I cut the
Yeah,
noodles for the swimming pool noodles, and then
yeah,
I'll get a little bowl on top of my mops. I do it. I roll it on my hand. It's very
yeah.
simple, and they float. They don't go down.
Yes.
Great idea.
Yes. That is.
And the
George,
swimming
the
pool.
angelfish, do you
Do
pull
I?
the eggs or do you leave them with the parents?
Yes, I do. But the moms, the apistogrammas, the mom will take care of the babies. If she's aggressive, I will take her
Yeah,
out. So I kind of know, like this is a ninjas. No, sorry, apistogramma Inca 50 female right here. The males are so beautiful. I have a bunch of babies in there with her. You can see the babies. She doesn't mess with them. She only messes with the adults when the babies get little too big. She
yeah.
can mess with them. Then you need to move them out.
Do you do the
This
same with
tank
the
is
angelfish as
empty.
well, though, George?
Angelfish.
Do you leave them with the parents or do you put them in a
No,
separate
no.
tank?
In the beginning, I was not anymore because of the this pair eats the eggs.
Yeah,
Here is more
that's what
juvenile
I'm busy going through at the minute. I've got a lot of angelfish that's starting to eat the fries.
Instagrammers.
Oh,
Some CPDs here. This is the only bare bottom. Few of my bare bottom tanks are here, but
yeah,
I got breeding pairs of. You see guppy albinos. There's a female right there. That's the male. And there's CPDs. There's rice fish. That's a rice fish.
Ooh. It's
The
very
tank.
interesting how the rice fish do their breeding. They hold the eggs under their fins. Is that right?
So the rice fish, when you see the female, she got eggs underneath. The males follow chase her. They put the sperm on it. That means every time you see eggs, most of those are fertile. So the female takes like half a day. She goes on the mops and puts them on there. If you take them if you see that for a few days happening, you're feeding them good, take the parents out, guys, and then put them in another tank and
yeah.
enjoy. Feed them baby brine
Oh.
shrimp or little flakes food, crush them with your hand. They are so fast to grow. I made
Yeah.
so much money last summer off of those. Like, not a lot, not thousands of dollars, only like 40, $80 I made. But again, I took a bunch of them to my LFS.
Yes.
So I'm trying to work with this blue Moscows that I got from a friend of mine. He goes by Redfish Bluefish here. And,
Oh, yes.
his name is Jason, really nice gentleman. Most of my apistos are from him. He's got a really good stock from Germany, from all around the world. He gets that good stuff, good fish. So I'm working on making more of those. I have been dispersing and putting blue Moscow rare female here, few females in that tank. I got three females here yesterday. Let me just show you this tank I made too. Sorry, I'm jumping everywhere.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We're enjoying this.
Let's
This is
just
a
join.
treat. Oh,
So here's the 29-gallon. I did put some female blue Moscows, hoping that they're all, by the way, were with males. So I just took them out, and they're ready to have some babies. Few bushy nose eating on the wood, throw ups. I like this look right here. This is the simple. Your first fish tank should look like this. Easy to do. The plants are jungle valve. We call them. No, what is this called? Amazon sword. Sorry, my bad. Amazon swords.
Oh, Amazon sword. Okay.
I have some Amazon swords. Guppy grass. Little bit of guppy grass I put in there. See, and yeah.
I like the way that tank. I love that tank.
Also, in Amazon sword, every little bit, like let's say right here, I put a pinch of Osmocote right here because this is a sand. There's no dirt underneath.
Yeah.
They need a lot of food. That's why they're beautiful and green. You see. So I put a pinch of a pinch right here, another pinch right there because the roots go down and they go over right this way, and so the roots are gonna go finding for food, and when they hit that clump of Osmocote, they start eating off of it.
Oh, that's a good tip to have. I might have to try that.
Don't you ever put a lot of this in your tank. You will never end up getting away with the algae because the what you call it, a lot of nutrients in here, so it will spike the algae levels too high, and you see this tank doesn't have that. It's like really no algae anywhere. Just
so
dirty.
very, very small amounts you want to use, just a very little bit.
I'm going like a pinch right here and another pinch like right there, a small pinch, and like 3-4 pieces like right there. And every 6 months or so, when I see the plants not doing great, I'll just add a little more. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta see this killifish right here. Hold on. Oh, this is one of my favorite killies. You need to get them if you can, please. They call them Aphyosemium volcanum.
Ooh.
They are from the volcano. These are hard water species. The male looks like he has like yellow with a flame looking. That's a male, juvenile male right there. Let me see a big male. There's a nice looking male over there. There's a bunch of males in here. So these are very, very gorgeous fish. And they're easy to breed. All I did is I gave them a little bit of moss and I put a pair in here in a not even that big of a tank. What is it? It's like 5.5 gallons or something. And they're breeding nonstop. All these babies, I sold a bunch too.
Oh wow, that's nice. Those
are. I got algae guys on it. I'm not touching because it's like a breeding tank. Let the fish have eggs in that algae, and as long as it's not like covering the whole entire tank in the back, there's like no swimming place for them.
It's a natural thing. I do the same thing. If I get a little bit of algae, I don't sweat it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's actually beneficial. It's beneficial. It's beneficial for the fry. You get more little organisms in there, and it's just a nicer environment.
Now, I have another tank underneath. It's a kind of a grow out. I have some neons in there, neon tetras. You see, there's wild beta embellis. And these are wild beta embellis. I can't wait for next season to breed them.
Oh yeah.
I got few females. I know where I got them from. The guy has more. I can put more plants in here, make it nicer, but I've been busy, guys. Literally, this few months I've been really busy.
Oh yes.
Okay, this is one of my favorite tanks right here. These two right here are one of my favorite tanks, like in the room. This one has my shellies, Neolamprologus multifasciatus. There's like so many in there. You can see them right on the rock.
Yes, I love the multis.
Yeah, multifasciatus. They're all over, everywhere, all in the shells. They always give me babies. No deformities. There was few. I took them out, and after that, there is no more deformities on the female or anything. You can see the babies and the males.
Yes. What I love about them is they don't usually prey on their offspring very much, hardly at all.
Not at all. Yes, they don't. Yeah. Only juveniles. They prey on the juveniles. They go after the juveniles. Okay, your brain's gonna stop on these colors right now.
Oh. Uh-oh.
This isn't fake, okay, guys. This is my favorite fish here in the whole room. Melatononium kerylengais.
Oh wow. Are those the? I thought Bosmani. No, they're not.
No, kerylengais.
Oh, nice. They are very colorful.
These are beautiful males. Check out the colors. It's unreal.
It is. They're gorgeous.
I met the gentleman was named after this, by the way. Here's a rabbit snail. There's a more rabbit snail. So got a few plants here. Not too much. There's the cranum calostratum.
Ooh.
Few like plants going from the bottom to the top. It's a 55 gallon, by the way, 4-foot long tank.
Nice.
It looks small on the camera, but it's not. Here's a few more tanks. I mean, those are lights are off right now. Nothing in them. That one has my. Let me show you guys. 1 second. I need to turn the lights on.
Okay.
Sorry. Ay. Sorry, guys.
All right.
So you know Father Fish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So a while ago, a few years back, I asked Father Fish when he had his shop back then, if he can send me some Florida fish, the Florida sunfish. And I did have another kind called Oki Pinoki. So I kind of have them in here. They were outside in my ponds, got shut off. My landlord didn't want me to have ponds, so I kind of put them in here. And this is a 40 gallon.
Oh,
you can see it's full of like algae, moss, plants.
I'd love to get some of those little sunfish. The gorgeous.
Yes, they're one of my favorite fish in here. There is some in there, guys, about 10, 15. We're not seeing them because of the too much foliage. There you go. There's one right there. That's a female swimming around right there in the foliage. They're really chunky, beautiful. Oh, there's one right there in the foliage.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of environment they can be very comfortable in.
Exactly. This is what I wanted to do for them. Exactly. That's so true what you just said.
Yes. Yeah, they're loving it. I can tell they love it in there with all that foliage.
Man, I want to show you guys all of my tanks, but the lights are totally off right now. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
No, that's okay, George. You're doing great. Like I said, I hope we have you on the show again. We could do this every so often, and I can sit here for hours and watch these tanks. Honestly,
there is the Bavitium, I think they call these ones, the killifish, Bavitium, something like that. They're killifish, and they are breeding like in this tank. It's a 40 gallon, and here's some of the babies. That's a male right there. That's a male.
Oh wow, I like that.
George, we've got a question. How many tanks in hold do you have in your garage?
So right now in the garage, let's count. You got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's number 20. Look at this. 20 plus 21, 22. 30, 42. 52 tanks I counted.
52.
Oh, wow. Nice. That is very, very nice.
Are they all air driven, or have you got some with filters on?
So this tank, I have no air in it. I have a heater, a sump on the next to it. It's a sump, and I have a back-in filter on the back, like a hang-on back filter with the heater. And these are my rainbow and my bushy nose breed in here. I have a pair of bushy nose. They are very beautiful. They always give me babies. And I have a bunch of rainbows. There's a Bozemanite from Aves Creek. The parents of the beautiful fish that you just saw in the other tank. Those are the parents on top, the golden looking ones. The Gary Wren guy. Also, I have the silver looking one. They call them Melatononium from Uber Sturata from Wawau. Different kind. They're gorgeous too, by the way. Look at the
they are.
Fins on those guys with the red on them.
I like the way the scale structure on it too. It looks interesting, you know.
Look at the fins. Look at the fins. Look at the fins.
Yes. Oh my.
That's the good. And he's not fired up all the way. So yes, I'm a rainbow guy. I love rainbows a lot. The reason I like rainbows, they live a long life. They breed for a long time, like 8 years or so. They live around 11 years if you take care of them really good. And they're gorgeous fish. You can't get wrong with the colors. You know, like the closest thing for the cichlids and to saltwater fish, kind of.
So how often do their ones breed, George?
Do they breed?
I'm saying, how often do they breed?
Oh, you can breed them every day. Those guys, as long as you keep them happy and healthy the way they are, they can breed for you every day. I'm not joking. Okay, you want to show you another tank here, but I have like no lights on it. I have other rainbows. They call them. You can see them, right?
Oh yes.
Parkinsonites. These are Melatononium Parkinsonites. I got pairs in here. I can remove this thingy, which we should do it right now. They always breed. Like if you have a pair, if you want to breed them, you have to separate them. You have to get the species out of there. You don't never mix two species together and breed them in a same tank, because that's crossbreeding. The sperm from one male will go to another egg, kind of thing, you know?
Oh
Yeah. So I have Parkinsonites, no other Melatononium in here. I'm breeding them, and all I have to do is get one of these out and just take it the way like this and put it in that one top. About a few hundred babies are on here, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are big adults, and I feed them 2-3 times a day. They're always happy. I wish actually I should just show you guys. I'm like trying to get the water out. Show you some eggs. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I said.
Oh yeah.
There's the egg right there.
I see it.
That's just one. Let me look around really quick.
Well, there's bound to be a lot more. Yeah.
There's a lot in there, I'm sure. But you got to find them. They're always breeding them, like they're breeding crazy.
So I have a question, George, about your mop there. Now, if you wanted to, if you had a tank and you just wanted to take that mop out and put it in to a tank by itself, you could actually hatch the babies and raise them just like that too, right?
That's what I was doing when I had like empty tanks. Or you can build something like this and just throw this in there, and they will hatch like I did. Those top ones are full of rainbow eggs, rainbow babies.
Oh, wonderful.
So that's how easy to breed the Melatononiums. And they're very, very like prolific breeder. They breed every day. So if you leave them up in there for like a week or so, if you want hatching right away, like the next day you want hatching, you just leave the mops there. Like I have this Maurice's. And then when you take them up in about a day or two, you're going to see fry.
Oh, wow.
That's the best part, because you know how they take a long, like 6-7 days, sometimes the eggs to hatch. So that way you got eggs hatching always for about a week. Don't take the mop out, please. Leave the mop in there for over a week. So until like no more coming out, no more hatching.
Okay. That's some good information to have, because I'm, like I say, I'm just getting into the point where I'm starting to breed fish that use the spawning mop. So, oh, nice.
What do you use to spawn your angelfish with, George? Do you just use slate, or have you got
angelfish? They are aggressive when they spawn, so you cannot leave them in a community tank. You have to take the pair out. The best thing to do is I have bare bottom here, 40-gallon, 4 big sponge filters in there. There's a lot of plecos. The plecos don't bother the eggs. You can raise plecos in here and breed the angels, but you can't have like guppies or cichlids or any other fish like guppistogramas. When they're breeding, they will go prey on those. They don't want them to be near the eggs. So what I'm doing is whenever they breed, I have a long tube right here, a PVC tube, 1 inch. Right now, the past 6 times they bred, I didn't take them. I left them on there. The mom and dad, the next day, they ate them. But I take that off just like that, really quick, without worrying. And I'll bring it and I'll put it right in there. Make sure there's an air bubble going so it makes the water touch the eggs. They don't get fungus.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then about 48 hours, they will hatch, baby brine shrimp them.
Wow.
So I want to say something about the rainbow fish really quick. The American emblem,
Sure.
when they hatch, the babies are very, 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 very small. They will not eat baby brine shrimp. So my recommendation is some kind of a food that you feed your fish that they go crazy on. Take that and grind it in your. I use this really quick. I'll show you. I use this rock right here, and I put the food in there, and then it comes with a little.
Like pestle and mortar, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you can grind it very fine that way, and that what I feed my baby. What you call it? It's about 3-4 days later when they are little bigger, then you can baby brine them.
Oh, okay.
You can see I like neon, right? Neon rainbow, neon tetras. These are blue neons. I have them for a few years. They're big, 10 of them, 10, 11 of them there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blue neon.
They are beautiful.
Oh, by the way, they are in hard water, but what is it called? Little.
Oh yeah, the substrate that buffers the
Yeah.
pH a little bit.
Yeah,
down.
but they are in the hard water, and they're fine, guys.
Okay.
Everything you see in my tanks here, most of them are my fry. They're all growing up.
Yeah.
That's what I like because pretty much everything in my fish room is stuff that I've bred. Really nice.
The tanks on top, I have a whole rack, 10 of them. Those are the ones that have no substrate in it. I do change their water. Like this one has the black guppies in it. Let me see your light. Let me see your light. Oh gosh, I usually show those with the flashlight. I gotta find it. I don't know where it's at right now. Oh, I found it. Wow. Got a flashlight right here. So we got some black guppies. Look at this guy. He is like jet black. And looks like his tail looks like a heart shape. And the babies look exactly like that. These are the hottest guppies right now. And they don't eat their babies, guys. They just have babies in there. They're jet black.
Ooh.
I'm not working with them like a lot. If I want, I'll be making a bunch of them. But I'm working on with those Moscows right now, and they are their line is everywhere in my room. Meaning that the lines are not stable. I have a bunch of females here. I'm trying to get so I'm gonna make the Scuppy's line the Moscow line more stable. I have them in like 5-6 different tanks, and a bunch of fat females. I'm sorry, chunky females. And you can see them. I'm waiting for them to lay babies.
Oh yes.
And the blue Moscows, by the way, the pair is $40, guys.
Ooh.
And
Oh wow.
You do need this killifish in your room.
Oh yes. Now,
this is the what's it called? The red laser Australia, I think it's called. But the beautiful killifish, beautiful. It can't get any better than this. This one has the rainbow colors on it: blue on top, orange bottom, red in the belly. 3 different colors on the one. It's not looking so great.
oh, it's looking good though. It's looking good. I can see the color on it.
Look when the light hits it.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It is very beautiful. Now, I remember watching on one of your live streams, George. You had a blue Galaris.
Yes. The pair is still they're here. Here's my big female. She's in the big tank with the rainbows right now. And the male is right there. He's right there with the rainbow.
Oh, wow.
Look at him. He's gorgeous.
He is.
Don't go putting them in your tank like this. I have guys. Please don't do what I'm doing. Please don't do what I'm doing. If you do it on your own risk, don't say George has them in there with their rainbow. Yeah, these guys are mean. Their mouth is big. If any fish fits in their mouth, you will see the fish sticking out of that killifish's mouth, guys.
Oh yeah.
And he did kill 3 fish in here, which one of them was a beta fish. The other one was a little. Yeah, he messed them up.
Oh wow. But it's beautiful. He's worth it, though. I mean, to have something like that.
I wish I had a whole tank full of them. That would be the best looking tank ever. Like this whole thing full of them going slowly back and forth. Oh man, that would be my dream.
Have you bred those before?
Joe, they're so hard for me. So the reason I couldn't breed them, the male and female lay eggs. They take like 25, 26 days for the eggs to hatch. I didn't have the patience, guys. I took some out, the eggs. I put it in a peat moss. Maybe I didn't do it right. So I still need to work on these. I did try to breed. It didn't go successfully. So I wanted to do it like the natural way, leaving them in the tank with the mop and then let them breed and then take them out. That didn't work either. Didn't have the patience.
Trial and error.
Yeah. Well, I we don't give up. This is the fun part about this hobby. Yeah. One day it doesn't work, and a month passes. We get bored, and we get the same species back again. We see it at the club, and then you know how it is. We bring it back and try to breed it again.
Yes, I'm sure that at some point you're going to get some spawn out of them.
Hopefully, yes.
Yes, because they are just so beautiful.
I just need to speak to one of my club members and see their method of doing it the right way.
See, that's what I love about the fish community. Like having you here with your knowledge, you're showing us. We're learning from you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I do have saltwater tank in here. One of them, I turned it into saltwater tank. This tank right here, the one next to the angels, it's covered. It has a little bubble going and a back filter, a brand new back heater. The temperature is at 78 right now. You can see the heater and the filter on top of it. Yeah. So I'm quarantining my saltwater fish, which I brought in 4 pajama cardinals.
Yeah.
These are pajama cardinals.
Oh, wow.
They're a little small for the 120-gallon tank. I'm going to keep them here for a few months. And so that way my quarantine tank won't crush. You know, you have to have fish in it for the bacteria and everything to stay alive.
Yes.
You know, so that's the reason I kind of wanted to keep something in here in case one of my main tanks, the fish gets sick, so I can grab them and bring them in here and quarantine them. That you have to have at least 2, they say, but 1 is better than 2. Like not having it's not good. You'll be killing fish left and right. And this is the hospital tank for my saltwater.
And the saltwater fish can be very pricey. I've seen some of them that can be
medication for the saltwater fish I use to treat is right here. This is for velvet. It works really good, guys. And you can see there's saltwater fish on there. This is the ick and stuff, the copper. And if they're very, very severely sick, I use the antibiotics, which I'm going to show you a second. I use Maricin.
Oh, yeah.
These are the 3 antibiotic. I mean, this is the antibiotic. This one is for, it's called Ick X. It's for ick, and it works for velvet. Very good for velvet. And this one, I think it's for ick. I don't know what else it fixes it. But this is a dangerous chemical more than these 2. This one did kill fish, by the way, too. You have to have the right correct amount. And then air bubble for sure, because some of this medication and the cyano algae also, it takes oxygen from the water column. Yeah. And if we don't know these things, we will be losing fish left and right.
Yep. I had a tank that had the cyanobacteria years ago, and I had a pair of super red bristlenose. And they had a huge spawn, and I had a breakout of that cyano, and it killed everything.
This recently, my 120-gallon reef tank had a cyano. Before that, I added a leather coral, one of the ones I was growing. It was a big colony, and not a little tiny frag. It was like a big chunky piece. It melted all the way. It kind of like deteriorated because of the cyano. That's how I learned the cyano gets rid of the oxygen in the tank. And then I put like 8 snails what do you call them? Nefarious snails? Some kind of a looks like.
Oh, the narrates.
So, yeah, they're like a coin looking. They're not nice, but they're little dum-dums. They keep flipping on their back, and you have to go.
You're right. I had a few of them. Yeah, I was constantly trying to upright them.
So, today after the show, around my time, right now it's 1:25. Around 3-4 o'clock, I have a neighbor 6 minutes away. He has a garage full of marine tanks. He's on YouTube. He goes by 562. Was it 562? No, 6. Anyway, my area code 562. It is 562. 562 Corals. That's his channel's name. It's not a big guy. He's like around 300 something subscribers, but a nice dude. I'm gonna go buy some zoantids from him.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
That's a kitty fish for you.
Very beautiful.
So you see, I like the natural looking tanks.
Yes.
That's
really
my
nice.
Guys, this whole room is not to make any money or anything. And you're gonna ask me, you got 50 something tank, you're not making money, why are you even there, right? It's just for my mental health, you guys. I'm always home.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always home. I don't want to be in my wife's business every minute and arguing. You know how it is, man and wife always argue. It happens everywhere because we love each other. If we don't love each other, we will never argue. We divorce.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If you don't have passion in your relationship and you don't fight, it's not going to work.
Exactly, guys. I've been married to the same lady for since 2003. Long time.
Yep.
And we went through hell. We lost our first baby. It was in 2005. He died of sudden infant death syndrome. After that, we almost went through divorce, but I did not like the idea at all. I loved the woman when I first seen her, and I'm like, that's not my choice. And it wasn't her choice either. We're like, we don't have to divorce. We just go back together. That's it.
Yeah.
We were separated for a little bit, just a little bit.
Life throws a lot of trials your way, you know, and it's great that you overcame it with your wife. It's not easy. Some of the things you have to endure, but it's worth it. Very well worth it.
We have a pistogramma, this one called Dieha, that holds 60 gallon on the bottom. These are the brothers and sisters. One of the pairs that looked really good and they got really fast growing. I took them and I put them in here because I lost their mom and dad last summer. For some reason, like sometimes stuff goes wrong. Not every time it goes in your way, you know. And all of a sudden, I just lose the fish. Maybe what happened? I lost a lot of angels, guys. I brought in a bunch of fish and I brought in a bacteria. I think that's what killed like quarter of my fish room. I haven't bought fish for the past good 4 or 5 months. So I have everything here. You see, is what I have. I'm gonna work on making it more better, and you know.
Yes. Well, you know, like you say though, with your fish room, you know, you're not in it to make money, but it's good to make a little bit of money here and there, you know, offset some of the food cost or whatever. I'd say with my fish room, I mean, I don't make a lot of money, but when I do get some sales, hey, it helps out. Every little bit helps, you know.
My point is that if you got in it for the money, that's the wrong reason you got it in.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in it for the money, no, but I like the idea of having a little bit of, you know, generating a little bit of income to help support the hobby.
Just like the snakes I have, they're not here for money. I haven't bred snakes for like 4 or 5 years. And last time I sold few adults, I wasn't happy because the gentleman that bought them, he sold them out for someone else. And I was like, I wish you told me, I would have bought them back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some fish in here I would never even think about selling. But like a lot of the ones that breed prolific, like I have black mollies that I sell. That's my best seller. I sell a lot of them all the time. But oh, look at that.
Beta mahachaensis. I have betas in here, guys. Too. Those are my babies I've been growing for next year. I'll be working. I have beta smerodina in this tank, beta mahachaensis in that tank, and I have beta embellis. So I love breeding betas because of the way they breed. They're mob brooders, how they put the bubble nest on top. I just don't like those domesticated betas. I like the wild ones because there's like so many potentials to go different routes with them and make something different other than this. You know, I can work with them and make them little better, different way.
Yeah, I like the wild type betas better myself too. Although some of the domestic, I wouldn't mind doing like a nice placat strain, just for me, on just one tank. But the wild type betas, I just picked up beta Appy. I got a pair of them.
Oh yes, I know those are wild.
I got
Happy,
the
happy.
Appy, and I have beta Falx
Very nice.
and the beta NSA is the ones I have right now.
Have you heard of a gentleman? He's here. He's a young gentleman. He goes by Blackwater Aquatics. Have you heard of him?
Oh yes, and I've been on his website a million times.
He is my friend. He's my friend. I know him personally. He's a local person. He's in Garden Grove, very close to me, about 20 minutes away driving. And I bought that beta wild ones that you saw from him, the beta mahachiensis from him. All of those betas come from him. He goes all around like to Asia and buys them from there.
He went to Vietnam last year.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Yeah, and brought back a bunch.
So I got some of those. Yes, I'm very happy.
Oh yes, very nice. Now, are those in that tank? Are those the Burchardi?
No Burchardis here.
No, but those are the Leptosomas. Yeah, okay.
Parasipochromis leptosoma, blue neon.
Yes.
So now, one male, you see, that's the male. If you put a light on him, he will like a blue light. This is like a shop light, guys. You see it, right? It's a Home Depot light. If you put the correct light, he will shine so pretty. Like if I put a light on him, his blue lines, you can see it on the fins of really blue. The females don't have that much lines on their belly. They don't have. That's how you know it's a male and female. And they're harem breeders. Look how many females I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 females for one male. And the male, he's the biggest one. He will get really big. They're long. The fins are so beautiful and long in the back.
Oh yeah.
That's my male right there. That's my male.
That's what I love about I have the African cichlids. Now I don't have those, but I love how they do their mouth brooding too. So
these are mouth brooders, yes. And you don't have to do much about it. You see the juveniles in there, the babies?
Yes.
They just spit 7 to 10 babies out of their mouth. They don't have that many. And some of them are like this season, I only got about 10. Only like 2 of them were runts and died. That's it. It's about 7 or 8 I have still alive. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them I still have alive.
Nice. Yeah, that's a fish that's a fish I eventually want to get.
LFS will pay you good money for these. And they want them because they're rare.com. You want to breed rare stuff that when you tell your LFS, I have this fish, is going to be like, I've been looking for it. Customers looking for it. Can you bring me some?
Yeah.
Like that. You don't want to.
Chris knows fleckos, albinos.
Look, guys, about 4 years ago, if you look at the channel, I had some Tanganicans. Remember the Calvis, Compressiceps, and all that stuff I bred? I really enjoy those too. Now, they need a lot of heating. If I tell you something, you're not going to believe me. The temperature in these angel tanks, these two, are cold. These tanks up here are warm. Now, George is raising angels in a cooler water. You can do it without. If I go right now to a local fish store, I bring an angel, even it looks 100%, and let's say there's no fish in here, and I will put that angel in here. About 2 hours later, the angel will be dead because the water is very cold. Now I'm not exaggerating. Let me show you.
George,
Carl Works. There's another question. Yeah. Go ahead, Mel.
No, you go on.
Oh,
Carl Works has a question that Mel just put up. It says, George, what plants would you grow for profit?
For profit, look, you see the tank's temperature, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 70.9.
For profit, my favorite plant is right here. If I would grow anything for profit, is these guys right here, because they do really good. They are the jungle. What is it called? What do you call them? Cryptocronies. Yes. There's a nice pistogramma.
Yes.
I think that's the Inca 50. Man. He's the daddy of the other babies in the other tank. So you see, right? That tank is really cold down here. So I feed him only 2 times a day, and the other one's more. And then you can see this one's like, oh, jeez,
Wow.
that's hot. That's hot. Wait a minute.
89.
Oh, this thing is not working. Oh no, it's in the wrong one. Body. Look, hold on. It's actually not 89. Hold on. This is the right temperature.
79.
Surface. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I thought to say, wow, they're really doing great in that.
That one's 80. No, that's too hot, 89. I was like, wait a minute, dude. I touched it and it's not. I know how it feels. So these ones are 72.9 and this one is 70.9. You see, they're doing fine. No ick, nothing. They've been like this for a while too.
Yes. They're doing great. Look at them.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
they're very, very alert.
Oh, what? Here, I'll feed them right now. I haven't fed anybody yet. Let's do some Vibra bites.
Mm. I feed those to some of my fish too, the Vibra bites. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that. Wow. That's a good feeding response.
Hey, these are in the cold water for you.
Yeah, they're thriving. Look at that. They're living their best life. They're having fun in there.
Oh yeah, look at the pistols right now. Are gonna go crazy eating.
There's something about a tank full of eager fish eating that I could just sit and watch it.
Oh here,
I love it.
Check out these guys. Come on, guys. Let them find out there's food on top. They're gonna go crazy.
Yep, as soon as they discover it.
Oh yeah, look.
Look, there they go. Look at that.
I can't wait to see one day I have red color, red, like super red. No joke. That's my dream angel.
All like the Red Devils.
I want some so bad, but with me, it's like everything has its time. We can't rush to go to the moon. We gotta have to, plan ahead.
Yep.
Maybe when I sell all these guys one day, I'll don't spend the money. I'll take it and then call what's his name, Angels Plus. I think he has them.
Oh. You know the angels that I've never had angel fish before. The one I want to get to start out, I love them. They're the platinum pearl scale.
Mm-hmm. They're the ones I started with.
That's what I want to start with too. They're just gorgeous. I love
gorgeous.
them.
Get the red eyes if you can. The albinos.
Ooh, okay.
Albino platinum pearl scales. Oh man, the red eyes. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I'll be looking for those
albinos.
Yes. Very, very nice.
Now, I'm gonna raise these when they're like this size. They're still at the quarter size right now. Some of them at dime size. And when they're bigger, they will show their true colors. That's why I'm not gonna sell these until they're like nice and big. Like look at this guy. He's nice oranges on him. So I can take the lines and crossbreed with another red fish and make it more red.
Nice. Very nice. Now, George, when you do your fish, do you ship your fish when you sell?
So I'm not posting my fish in social media for sale because of I would like to ship, but it's very stressful. I don't want to lose. Yeah, like this size angels, I guarantee you grab them right now and dump them in the floor, they're gonna be fine. But certain fish like these guys, I can never ship. You can ship them anyway. Big ones, these guys won't make it other than to put them in a bucket really quick, take them to the LFS 5-10 minutes away. You don't want to drive like an hour and a half to just get there. It's certain things you can ship, certain things you can't. Like the pistogrammas, they'll be fine as long as you fast them and they don't poop in the water. It's easy to ship. I have oxygen, I have bags, but shipping is not cheap.
Oh no,
$65-$70 cost on me, and so By the way, if somebody comes right now to my garage and says, George, how much for 2 angels like this size? I will be asking $20 for a piece if they come to me. And if I'm gonna ship it, I can't sell it for that much. I'll be like $10, $12 a piece. So the cost of the shipping, you gotta think about that. And
Oh yeah.
I will throw plants in there for free. I will throw extra fish in there for free. So that's the thing you gotta cover. You gotta love your customers because they're the one that will take care of you, give you money.
I understand about the stressful part of shipping, though. You can even ask Mal here. I shipped some fish out to I don't know. I think you know Skull Aquatics. He
Skull Aqua, of course, yes. Skull
You know
Aquatic, I
Skull.
know. Yes.
He sent me some Isla Tiger Limias and some Goodeids,
Goodie.
some Xenotoca Dodroi, and I sent him some of my black mollies that I breed. That I have a really nice strain of black mollies, and they got held up for 6 days. And I thought, well, I had them in breather bags, and I had a 72-hour heat pack, but it got held up for 6 days, and I thought for sure they were all going to be dead, and I panicked, pretty much. Mal said he wanted to reach through the screen and slap me, but
No,
they all made it.
that's great. That's great.
But they all made it, and they all survived. So I was really.
If that was a fish from a local fish store, good luck, guys. Those fish were bulletproof, meaning that the guy was taking care of them. He fed them, changed their water. They're bulletproof, meaning that's are the fish you want. And you want to pay more money for those because somebody did, pay electricity, pay water bill. The local fish store, they're flippers. I look at them. They get them from a wholesale bunch of sick fish, and they put them in their tank. Bunch of sick fish. Half of them die sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you bring them in. You bring it in diseases to your house. So you kind of like gonna be buying a lot of these right here, and these aren't cheap. So you'll be paying the money, you like it or not, to like $20 a fish gonna cost you sometimes more if you get it from LFS for $5. So it's better to go to the guy, to the source, and like my culture say, give your bread to the bread maker, even if he's gonna take half of it.
Oh yeah. Well, my bread maker gives me about 10% of the actual worth, so I don't go to that bakery anymore. He's gotten over the last 40 years of my fish that I've been breeding. I've been breeding fish for a long time, but I'm just now getting serious into some of the other types. But over the years, he's gotten thousands of dollars worth of fish for pennies on the dollar from me. And he's going to be getting some more, too, because I have a bunch of Malawi Mbunas and peacocks. I love them, but I want to clear them out because they breed too soon, and I ran out of tank space. And so I'm basically going to clear all those out so I can get some other projects going.
For me, I started with a friend of mine gave me 29-gallon with the yellow electric Gunas, right?
Oh yeah, the labs.
Man, I fell in love with them. They were like a couple female with one male, and they always have babies. They spit it out. I grabbed them, put them on a breeding bag. That's how I started. It was a passion. It was a very enjoyable hobby. And then I go like, I want to build a fish room like everybody else. And then don't do it if you're not me. Sorry, if you retired, that's perfect. And don't think it's hard. It's very easy. Change about 20% water a week. Some tanks, if you plant them, put sand, you can go 1 month on it. So it all depends on what you have, how much fish you have in there, how much you feed, all that. So it's a crazy hobby. I would never get out of it. And you can see I'm going to the next level, saltwater.
Yes. And I'm still like I say, I've been in it for a long time, but you're moving right. You're moving up the ladder. I'm slowly going up the step by step. I'm just kind of here. I still haven't had an angelfish in my fish room, so I got a lot of fish. I've had a lot of the big Central American aggressive fish in the past that used to be got the Viejas, the Jack Dempseys, the Red Devils, the Oscars, all that. I've been through all of those things. I've been through all of that. And then I started getting into the more of the medium-sized Therichthys, Miki, Firemouth, Convicts, other smaller types. And then I got into the Africans at a certain point. Now I'm getting into more of the community type. And like I say, I just got my first killifish. So, and my wild type bettas, I really love them too. And they're really, really fun to keep.
That's a great comment down there.
Yeah.
I buy beds in semi-bulk and beds. Oh.
Yeah, it's perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Great
It
advice.
does make perfect. Yeah, it does. It's always good to have stuff on hand. Because you never know.
Especially a room like me, you have to have all the medication. General cure never helped me, guys. I don't like general cure. I like the whatever fish is wrong with. Let's say he has skin problem. I use like antibiotics and a little bit of salt. Oh yeah, I have salt, so that works very good. Salt water mixed already, not just regular salt. So don't ever do that. They say the salt goes down and it causes problems on the bottom of the tank. So that's why I added salt water. And then I used actually used salt water. Like, you know, every week I change it. I don't have to throw that salt away, the water. I use it for my brine shrimp hatching. It's really good. 1.2.6 is the salinity of my water, exactly like the ocean. I have never had a problem hatching a brine shrimp. I got always those blenders right here. You see the aquarium co-ops.
Makes perfect sense, George, rather than how the water straight down the drain if you can get a second use out of it.
You're hitting two birds with one stone. That's how we look at it. It saves you money too, by the way.
Here's my sister blender. It's going.
You gotta be a little bit careful when you're doing things like this. You know, make sure the fish that you're taking from that salt water, they're not sick, and then you're making brine shrimp with it and you're feeding it back to them. Stuff, little things you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Common sense.
Yeah. Oh yes. Absolutely. Well, you got a fantastic fish room, George, and I'm so glad. And so, you know, I'd like to invite you back again sometime.
More than welcome.
I would be fantastic because I tell you what, I've sat here and I've enjoyed every second of seeing all this, the beautiful fish you have and breed. I mean, it's an inspiration to me as I'm a breeder who's on the bottom. I'm kind of working my way up a little bit, you know. So it's kind of nice to learn from somebody who's got as much experience. So thank you so much.
I am going to be changing next year. I said I was going to do this year. You know, things cost money, and I don't work, guys. I have no paycheck since 2016. I'm not lying. My wife is the one that brings the money into the house, and she gives me money to spend also.
Yes.
And so that's how I have everything. So
about 2 weeks ago, that was the same as me until about 2 weeks ago, George. Yeah,
so, that's why I am right now. Basically, I'm a semi-retired. So, but
all right,
semi-retired, not quite
all
completely.
All 3 of us are trophy husbands. Then
I quit drinking too for like a long time ago. Was that never made me happy? It just gave me headache and migraines, and so this is what makes me happy right here.
Yes,
it doesn't just make me happy; it makes other people happy that I'm doing this. Then other things, you know, that's the way.
You're absolutely right. That is a wonderful, wonderful habit, the fish keeping. I mean, I love it. I'm the same way. I quit back when I married my wife. I wasn't having a big problem. It made me depressed, you know, and I drink and whatnot. But I quit back in '93, and I got married in '93, and I don't miss it. I used to smoke. I quit smoking in 2005. You quit in 2000? Oh, did you? Oh,
well, I had my first baby before he was born in 2005. I quit smoking. I didn't want to grab my baby smelling like cigarette, and I lost the baby. But 7 weeks later, I still didn't go back smoking. Only picked up a different habit. I smoke, but not cigarettes anymore. So,
okay, that's. You know what? I remember when I was back when I know we're talking as a fish channel, but we're talking about other things. You know, it's all we're all alive. We're all human beings. But I remember I used to like play video games all night at my years ago, and so my wife and we never had children, but we have cats, and we still have 2 of them. They're 20 years old now, so we've had them for a long time. got them when they're kittens, but he had 3 of them. And I remember one day I was just sitting smoking cigarettes left and right, playing my game, and I happened to look over and see my wife and all 3 kittens sitting on the couch, and they're trying to watch TV, and their eyes, they were squinting because they couldn't, because there's so much smoke in the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, that's it. I got to quit. I'm killing my family here. So I went to a place called Break Free Laser, and it's like a acutherapy. They use lasers and they do acupressure. It cost me $350, which I was spending probably that much on cigarettes a month.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, and this isn't an infomercial on it because I'm not even sure if they're still in business. But when I went there on the way to the treatment, I stopped at the store and got a pack of cigarettes. Marlboro Lights is what I smoked because I knew it wasn't going to work. I just knew it. So I grabbed a pack of cigarettes on the way to try and quit smoking.
I'm going in the house. I named the channel when I first started Aqua Balls. A lot of people were like, who the hell is Aqua Balls? What is Aqua Balls? Like, is this talking about his gonads? I'm like, no, guys, you got to see the balls, man.
The ball pythons.
I have some crazy balls right here. Check them out, guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. This is my creation, and you won't see stuff like this everywhere. Like I have in my fish room, my own lines and stuff. Yeah. I've been working with this guy since 2003, 4, like that. Long time ago. So I have a lot of snakes. Like you can see a whole entire rack.
Yes.
There is one, and I just recently purchased another one for my juveniles.
Oh.
And I have some juvenile babies in there. And some of this one's empty. Some of the grow outs are there. Just show. Here, Mama. Let me show you quick.
Oh, wow.
Big girls. Yes. Very big. Like, look.
Oh, yeah, they are good size.
Yes.
Did they ever bite you? Did they ever try to bite you?
Look, his name is Feisty. Feisty.
Okay.
Feisty bit me one time. Let me show you Feisty. Hey, Feisty, you gonna bite us? Yeah, he's not in a good mood right now. Let me show. Let me see. Wow. He's actually gonna be breeding for me next year. Hey, Feisty, he's in a little shed right now.
Oh, okay.
There's Feisty. He's got a little shed stuck on him, but he's a gorgeous snake. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No biting me. So this is a clown, killer clown, they call him, killer clown. Patterns on it. And I have a bunch of his daughters, which I'm going to take back to him and breed them back to him. Oh, can you hold the camera for me, Bob? I want to. Really? We lost a great aunt this morning. My wife's.
No, she's my aunt.
A great aunt, like
no.
She's the oldest person.
Yeah, but you can't say it in the English language.
I'm sorry. Okay, she's her auntie. Sorry.
The great aunt
so
would
sorry.
be like second.
She's not happy.
It's okay,
she's crying.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, here's one of my gorgeous females. Let me show you.
She's not suffering no more.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's one of them.
Do you know of a guy by the name of Brian Barczyk?
Yep. Oh, yes, of course.
We know him.
Met him too. I have photos with Brian Barczyk. Yes, we did meet Brian.
He lives in my state in Michigan.
Michigan.
Yep. It's sad what's happening to him right now.
Oh, I know it.
I have another one right here.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of different ones. Some of them in our weather here is dry right now. Some of them are in shed. What I do is I put them in the water, and then they'll come off. Right.
We actually got to meet him at one of the super reptile shows.
Oh, yeah.
My boys got pictures with him.
There's one more.
I know. It's amazing the spirit he has going through what he's going through.
Yes.
But look, the guy's doing a great things, and everybody's gonna love him for that.
Oh, yes.
Get motivated by him. This is what we want, right? People to get motivated by us, and that's what we do sometimes.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Guys, thank you for having me up. Here's
You're
the
welcome.
fish
Oh,
tank,
thank you.
the
Thank you.
120 gallon.
Oh, wow.
I know what it is to go through cancer.
Let me
I'm a
see.
survivor.
Yeah. Yes. My wife was a survivor too. She had cancer,
Oh wow.
and she's cancer free.
Yep.
This is my little guy, one of my little guys.
Hey.
Right.
He's the shin kiddo.
Yeah.
He's on steroids all the time. That's why he's got a little chunky face. Daddy taking care of him good too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
So,
Very
oh
good.
yeah, yeah. Want to show you one thing really quick too? I know
Sure.
we've been here for a while. Here's this tank I want to show you.
Oh,
In
you
the
take your time, George. Anytime you want to do is great. Thank you. Let's see here.
Oh, that's why you didn't follow it.
Oh, that's a nice coral one.
Oh, yeah.
What did I do?
I can still hear you. It's just like it's a frozen frame right now. Let's see here. I can still.
Oh, it's here somewhere.
Hello, Melvin.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, we lost him. Let's see if he may be coming back.
Yeah.
Let's put us back on for right now. We'll do this.
But do you want to not just show it what you've got while he's away, and then
I can do that.
leave it for a different time?
What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go off here and then take my phone around. So I'll do that. I'm going to unplug my headset, and then
Yep.
I'll be back in just a moment, and you can just keep everybody entertained, and I'll be back in a second. And if George comes back, you can go ahead and add him back on too. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, will do. Hi, Melvin. Oh, yeah, that will bolt straight back. Add image. Yeah.
This is one of our reef tanks here in our house.
Yeah.
And it's got the mushroom rock on it that I made a while ago. It's floating rock.
Yeah.
You can see. Very nice.
Oh, wow.
We have mushrooms on there growing. Like there's Rhodactis mushroom, Yuma mushroom.
Alrighty. Okay. Here we are. Welcome back, George.
No problem. I'm sorry, guys. I pushed the wrong button.
No problem.
So we got a pair of clownfish here. I have a coral beauty. It's called coral beauty, and there's a yellow wrasse, chorus wrasse. There's another fish called huckfish. Is right here. No, you can't see him like that. I can turn the whites. The tank is little algae. I can turn the whites and show you guys. You can see it.
All right.
This,
I like how you got your coral floating in mind. That's a good idea.
yeah, I kind of love the idea like that. Also, can you turn the light on top?
You ever had it drop off the suction? Obviously, it's with suction cups, isn't it?
No suction cups at all. This been. I'll show you how I done it. I'll show you. I spray painted the planets on the cabinets. I made this.
Okay, get away from the dog.
So how I got it up there? If you look at the bottom, there's a acrylic piece with holes in there, and the acrylic piece is bent to L shape and glued to the back of the tank.
So it's got no chance of that coming off and crushing any.
No, the way it's glued, because the background is acrylic and that piece is acrylic, they get kind of bound together like cement.
Good idea.
There's no chance of coming down. If your background is glass, then you got problem. I don't know how you're gonna do it.
Sump, like a built-in sump you've got on the back of it.
Next time I do something like this, it's gonna be different because I have different ideas now on how to work with these rocks. So I might do different designs.
A beautiful little frog though you've got.
Oh, it is.
This one is I have the skimmer going, nothing much. Just change the water, the lid I made myself, by the way, DIY this. I took acrylic piece, I cut the hole in the middle, another one exactly, and then I took a mesh. This is a metal kind of mesh, but not gonna get rusted metal. It's a different kind of metal.
Stainless steel one,
And then I glued the two pieces with acrylic together, put the stoppers on the corner so it won't move.
Should be a couple of £100, a couple of $100.
Oh, guys, if you make one like this, it is gonna cost you 200 or something. A special order.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen a few.
Sandy Doty has a question for you.
Yes.
Right here. She's asking, are those stormtrooper clowns?
Oh, what's going on with the stormtroopers?
Are those She's asking, are those stormtroopers?
They're black storms. Black storms.
Oh, black storms. Okay.
I mean, they call them. I think they're called storms, right?
She thinks they're stormtroopers. So yeah.
Yeah. This is our Star Wars tank, like she's saying. You see how I got it all nice.
Yes.
I noticed the T-shirt. You're into the Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
Yes, we love Star Wars.
Mandalorian T-shirt.
I usually use this scraper, and it's called flipper, and I scrape the algae once a week, and I change the water. Today it's getting there. What shirt I have on? Mandalorian.
What shirt I have
Yeah,
on.
you're Mandalorian.
Star
I made a
Wars.
joke before, but you missed
We're literally a Star Wars fan here, and I got the Mando shirt on.
Yeah. I said before to you, George, this is the way, and you didn't get it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What do you say?
I didn't hear it for the Douglas.
Sorry, I said before I made a joke saying this is the way. When I see
This is the way. I didn't get it. I know. I love that saying. I love that saying.
Mandalorian. Yeah, I love that show.
Yep.
So good.
What happened? Yeah, you want your Baby Yoda on? Oh, Mom. Yeah.
Baby Yoda, yes. My wife loves the Greek.
Yeah, I got the Mando shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So I got some frogs too in here.
Ooh.
You guys want to see? Let me turn.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see if we can hear them. And oh yeah, I can see them. And few lizards, but we might not see them because they're hiding. You know how it is. This is my bedroom. I have a few frog tanks. One of them here is like really algaed up, but I can show you the frogs once.
Yes.
You don't need the sweats. No sweat.
Is my baby awake? No, she's sleeping.
Are you waking up? Mr. Sunshine? Yeah? He's waking
Ooh,
up.
look at that.
This is a bumblebee. There's a few of them in there. And that's one. It's called bumblebee poison dart frog.
Yeah.
There's a few of them in there. Also, I have a micro geckos, lizards. They call them micro geckos. They're not cheap at all, guys. This pair cost me $180. Another pair cost me $450.
Yep.
This one, I don't know if we can see them or not, but I have them in this little micro environment. You see, I have food in there for them, but they hide. They like to hide always, and they only come up like during the day early, and then during the night at night. They're pretty micro geckos. There's another one here. Oh, this is my favorite tank right here. This is the most naturalistic one I did. It's got that Superman style tank corner, like see it?
Oh, yeah.
The glass opens up the front. I try not to open it up because I don't want the frogs jumping. There's one frog right there on top of the rock.
Right now, tiny outlet.
There's one there. There's one right there in front of us in the bushes. Oops, she just jumped.
Oh, wow.
So this is like their environment. This is all real bromeliad. I planted some of them growing babies already. You can see in there. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry, baby. I wake you up. So, yeah. And these frogs do breed in here naturally. I'm waiting for some babies to come up next year.
Like, how dare you touch me with your foot?
And King's Aquariums and Ant World is really enjoying the tour, George.
I'm glad you guys are.
Absolutely. This is right up. This is up everybody's alley here. Whoever has fish and reptiles. This is fantastic.
And we got furry friends. Oh.
Yeah, a lot of furry friends, a lot of beautiful kitties we have. They sleep with us.
God, I love black. I'm especially fond of black cats.
Yeah, we got a lot of kitties. I got
big girl.
Not too many cats, but I have how many? We have 4 of them right now. 4 of them. We had 5. One of them.
Yeah, she doesn't want to come in. So.
There is one outside that we feed, but she's the mother of the ones that we have here, except the black one. I rescued those guys, by the way. I found the black one in the engine of a car in the back of the LFS. I picked her up and brought her home.
Just a little baby. Oh, wow.
Then we have
Big Steve has a question about your micro geckos. You wonder what species?
Yeah, she's a baby.
The name I forgot. Let me see if I can see the geckos over there.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Not the name. Oh, there's one right there, female. Ooh. Hold on, there's the female. She's right there. But where's the male? These ones are expensive, $450 for a pair. I have to Instagram me, ask me, but I haven't had any babies yet. She's on top of the. She's like right there.
I don't even see her.
She's right there, camouflage.
Oh.
This guy's male have a beautiful blue body and yellow tail.
Okay, go change your shirt.
When I seen your black cat there, I tell you what, we have 2 black cats right now. I love the black cats. I just always have been drawn to them. But we had 3 brothers from the same litter. And right now, 2 of them are still alive, and they're a little over 20 years old. And I had ill, and I took him to the vet. But now he's doing much better. But I tell you one thing, they're like our kids with me and my wife, because we didn't have children. And we love them. So.
They're our baby. They do not go outside.
Where's the other cats?
My cats do not step foot outside. I'm too worried. I'd have a heart attack if they got outside.
Yeah. Me too. Yes. We don't want our cats outside ever.
No,
I didn't even want Mama outside.
Right now, I have 3 of them hiding because my little guy goes chasing them. But they come out for real at night. But Spider-Man, we call him Spider-Man. He was the first one to climb over everything. And he gives you high five. He comes out. He's an amazing kitty. They let you grab him, love on him. I just bought him a brush. He sat there half an hour. Here he comes. Here's my big boy. Yeah. Here's my big boy. This is my spider. He's a big boy. Look.
High five? No. You want the treats? Huh? You want the treats?
He's an awesome cat.
Oh yes. Yes, they are. I say my cats are the bosses of our home because they rule the whole house.
This guy is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
They tell us what to do.
That's right, they do.
That's Twilight. I thought that was Gizmo.
I have one that we call her Gizmo, and she is so soft, many colors, multi-colors on her. And they're the same litter.
She's dark too.
This is our favorite, but he's amazing kitty.
Shouldn't see you got favorites.
He's like more.
What was that, Mel?
I'm saying you shouldn't say you've got favorites.
You shouldn't say you got favorites, but because he's always out there.
Anybody.
You're walking around the room, and I'm like looking at the tank. All of a sudden, I feel somebody touching my hand, and he comes up. He's like, "Hey, love me, I'm right here."
Oh, yeah.
Anybody that walks through the door, he does that.
That's what I do with my cats. They're all my favorites. But it depends on who I'm with at the time. Right. If I see one is favorite, and then another one comes, and then that's the favorite. So they're all favorite.
Yeah, here's the cat brush. You put some water in there. There's another button right there. You push it.
Steam comes out.
Look, it throws a steam.
Oh, nice! I bet they love that.
To the hair.
It's not
Yeah.
hot. It's just like a spray, like a, what is it called?
It's for the hair mist.
Mist. And
Oh,
so it
nice.
makes it a little wet, so you can grab. Yeah, this one works wonder if you have a
Where do
shedding
you
cat.
where'd you get that at? If you don't mind me asking.
Amazon, but it took them
Amazon?
3 weeks to get it for me because I think it
Amazon.
came from China, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Yeah, it did. It came from China.
Yeah, it did. Here you go, guys.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
what's the name? It's called Pet Brush.
Pet brush. Okay. I will get one of those for my cats because they would
It's
absolutely
good
love
for the
that.
dogs,
Really good.
but we got the one where it showed for the cats.
This thing
Ah,
is really good. Why? It's
It
it's
took a lot of hair.
man. I had a trash can full of hair, cat hair, and the cats were even playing with their own hair, made a mess.
yes.
May wanted to get in the action.
Come on, Mister. We gotta get another one.
You see the town? We have all kinds of trees around us. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Oh, yeah.
California, guys. It's
Jeez.
been raining last night hard. It's wet everywhere right now, but look at this, trees everywhere, beautiful palm trees.
Are you in Southern California or more the northern?
No, we're in Los Angeles County, which is
Okay.
like about 15 minutes away from Disneyland. So I'm
Oh.
like in the middle of like between LA County and Orange County. I'm like right at the edge.
Ah, okay.
Not in the,
My wife's brother, my brother-in-law lives in Long Beach.
yes, I'm like 5 minutes away from Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
You can consider this a Long Beach. I'm at the border of Long
Oh,
Beach and Los
It's
Angeles.
beautiful. That's a beautiful
it's
area.
really nice, guys. There's a school right next to me. Let me show you real quick. There's an American flag right there behind us, always up.
Nice.
There's the
Very
school.
nice.
That's the school right there in the back. You see the big trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
The flag right there flying on top.
Yep.
That's the school literally on the back of me. So I have one call. It's an elementary school, Washington Elementary, they call it. So I'm like in a very nice neighborhood.
Yes.
3-bedroom
It is.
house. The
It's
house is right
gorgeous.
there. I got a 3-bedroom and a bunch of big palm trees on top of it. In my
That's
backyard.
gorgeous. Oh yes. Very nice.
Also, George likes plants a lot. I do like playing with succulents, like a lot of different succulent plants. I collect them and make my own. And a neighbor, if I take you to his backyard, he's got a succulent heaven backyard. Like it's
I
so
love the succulent
beautiful.
plants. I
Yeah,
like the
look
hen
at-
and chicks. The
look
hen
at
and
this
chick
spot.
plants. Oh yes.
This stuff like this we make. We play around with our succulent plant. It's a big, big pot. Half of it fill up with plastic, and the other half is the soil.
Yes. I like the succulents. I also like cactus too.
Oh yes, cacti. He has a lot. I'm not into. I do have few cacti here. Like these guys, they got in the pot. They got really big, and I chopped it, and they're still growing the little thingies on
Ooh.
top.
Yeah.
Same plant is right here. It started raining on me. Check it out. This is the plant.
Oh wow. That is beautiful.
You
Very nice.
literally chop this piece off, and it will regrow.
Craig says the cactuses are his favorite.
And a big monstera plant right there. Big. I can't wait to fruit.
Oh yeah.
I want to taste the monstera deliciosa. You guys know about that plant, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Storm Riders Melvin says, my dad lives in California, Los Angeles. My dad used to live in Long Beach, Apple Valley area.
Now
Oh,
it's in Apple Valley. Nice.
Okay. Wonderful. So are you all ready for Christmas?
Oh yes, I
Getting
am
there.
ready. We got planned spending with family, which it's gonna be my brother.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
It'd be me and my wife. We usually spend it with, we'll be spending it with my wife's sister. She'll have us over for that. So we go over there on the 23rd and we're there. We'll stay over the Christmas Eve and then we come back the next day. So it'll be fun.
Well, Christmas Eve, I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm stay home. Barbecue. I have my ceramic barbecues I like to use. It's Japanese. I got 2 of those. That's
Oh,
a small
yeah.
one.
I
And
love cooking on hibachi. Those are nice grills too.
you got to know how to cook on it, or else you won't be good. But
Oh.
you will get if you know how to grill, you will learn. It's easy. My mama bought one brand new. she didn't know how to use it. She used it one time, and they almost got food poisoning from the way they cooked it. They didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Come get this grill out of here." I'm like, "I'll be right there, Mom."
I love cooking with charcoal the best.
Yes, that's how it's charcoal. All
Yeah.
natural wood. I made last night some tacos. You know tacos are right.
Oh yes, I love tacos.
Make you guys hungry right now. Watch. I'm a
You're
really
making me
good
hungry
cook.
right now.
So I took the meat, I seasoned it with the taco seasoning, grilled it, and then chopped it into small pieces. I chopped red onions, cilantro, tomato, and what was else in there? Corn, yellow corn. I mixed it all up with a little bit of lemon juice and salt, and then avocado smashed up. And then what else we put in there? Oh,
Wow.
I made something else. Yes, guacamole. And then
Yeah.
what else? I did get the flat cactus. I
Yeah.
grilled those. I grilled 3 onions with it, and then 4 Anaheim chili. It was spicy, yummy, and I chopped it up as vegetables on top of my tacos. I like eating vegetables,
Yes.
so yeah.
Yes, definitely. Oh, that sounds scrumptious.
Spicy cactus. Yeah, I enjoy food, and so I'm not enjoying anything store bought, restaurant made. I rather have my own flavors made, something new, to experiment. Sometimes it doesn't come up right. Forget it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's always more satisfying when you cook your own food and it's delicious. I love cooking too, and I love making tacos. Homemade tacos are so good. Yeah, and I love barbecuing too.
Now, I always tell my wife, I go, if we get apocalypse and there's no more meat left, I'm gonna feed you some of these.
Oh yeah.
Where
Tastes
are
like
they?
chicken.
Let me show you.
Oh yeah,
rats as
the
well.
rats. Oh, I thought you were.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were putting out the ball pythons. Everybody said they taste like
No,
chicken.
no. Dude, look.
Oh yes,
Very nice.
lots of rats. Yep.
Oh yeah, look. There's like 1, 2, and three rodent racks I have. Some of them have 6. Some of them have 5 levels. And I just yesterday. Oh, that one's not good. Oh no, one of them having baby. Let him be. Let him be. There's some has a lot.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, I took 150 out of here yesterday, and I take care of them really good. I got their food right here. You can see they're loaded. The food is like to the max. There's one barrel full, and there's another one right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, you have to be this way. I've been doing this forever for my snakes. I've been breeding those rats, and I feed my snakes, and then I take some out because you got a lot. You can't be feeding all of them to your snakes. You get a lot more than you want. So I take those back to the local fish store that he sells rats to, and I'll take some money back to bring food for them. That's why I have food always, and I have bring bedding for them, and I have them always clean. I also use one more thing. This is important to know. I use the upholstery dust.
Oh.
So in the shavings of the rodents, they have little mites. They eat the baby's eyes. If you don't use powders like that, you would kill rats.
Oh. That's good to know.
Yeah, the whole thing has been here. I mean, like
That's right.
You gotta do it.
Yeah. It's nice to have so many projects that keeps you busy. That's why
I had this project. It's going south. I want to tell you guys. Those are my isopods. I collected a bunch of isopods, beautiful, expensive ones. We got attacked by spiders. There's spiders in here. They're biting me too. Very bad, nasty bites. They're black, kind of look like a black widow, tinier than black widow. They were getting in my bed. I cleaned up the whole house, vacuumed everything. But you see, I feed fruit flies, and then sometimes they get out. That's why I brought in spiders. And so the spiders got into the project, and then they were tiny and they got bigger. And I try to kill them as much as I can. There's more. You can't use any chemicals. You can't use any sprays. You can take bugs out of there and redo their whole entire environment. But spiders are all over. So I kind of like learned that this thing's not working for me. I won't be getting them anymore, spending money on them.
Yeah.
I've seen the isopods. I've seen some of them are really interesting looking. Like they have the one called a milk cow isopod. It's black and white.
I had a whole entire colony, over 500, got decimated by spiders. Of those.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
I spent over $1,000 a few years back and almost lost it all on the isopods. Yes, they're expensive. I got some of the Hoffman Say guys. I got some. They're still alive, guys. I'll show it to you. But the spiders got in it and destroyed most of them. And I killed the spiders and I redid their thing and still not. I hate spiders. Sorry.
oh yeah.
I was keeping tarantulas. I got rid of them all. I don't have any. Just because of the kid I have on the house. You know, he start messing with stuff, and by mistake he gets bit by one, and it's not good for him.
Yeah.
I think the only kind of spiders I would want to keep are those jumping spiders. They're really interesting. The jumping spiders, they're pretty cool. And then I wouldn't mind getting a scorpion.
The jumping spiders are wild in California. They're beautiful. We have the ones with the orange on their butts, with a look like a face.
Yeah.
And scorpions, I haven't seen wild ones at all. But you can buy the Asian forest scorpions here. They're like $11, $12. They're pretty cheap, affordable. Yeah. And I have friends that have it. They like them. I like them too, but I couldn't keep them here alive. I brought one time, and for some reason, the scorpion dried up or something. It wasn't happy. It didn't make it with me. I couldn't keep it.
I've never tried them, but I think if I was going to keep something like that, I'd rather keep a scorpion than a spider myself. Yep. And King says, dairy cow, I'm surprised we have a good colony at the moment. Oh, that's right. You have, Arnold has isopods. He also has ant projects. He does ants.
Ants are awesome.
Yeah.
And bearded dragons.
They're fascinating creatures. I mean, can't get any smarter than ants.
Right. And he got bearded dragons too, I believe.
No more. I have no more.
On the channel sometime, he's going to show us all these things. I'm going to try and get him on here so we can do a little tour of his place too. So that would be really great also. Definitely. So, well, you know, I really appreciate you, George, for coming and showing us all this stuff. It's so fantastic.
Thank you.
And I encourage everybody
to go garages, isn't it, and see what everyone else how they do it.
That's right.
I know I talk too much, guys.
No, you don't. No, you did fantastic. I mean, like I said, you know, you're showing your stuff here. I'm going to say, I just sit back and relax and enjoy it.
This is the way.
Passion on the snake started when I was a little guy. In Lebanon, we didn't have the days back when I was born in 1980. I was born in Beirut, Lebanon. I speak fluent Arabic. My ancestries are Armenians. That's why I have a accent. So I speak Armenian as my first language, and Arabic is the second language. Third language was English, and I'm learning Spanish also. So,
that's
you know, and back home when I was a little kid, I was a wild go. My mom always worked. My dad always worked. So I had the freedom to leave the house. And I was 12 years old, started working. But I was younger. I used to go and make my own with a PVC pipe, catch snakes, and bring them to the city and sell them to friends and stuff. You know, I was a wild kid, messing with lizards, messing with ants, and messing with little creatures. The hobby, it was born with me. I was the person I am today, and I never changed. I don't want to ever change, and I'm gonna keep it like this.
Yeah, that's right. Sandy Doty says George's fish room is amazing. Yes, it is.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This is
Alex been here. He was here not so long ago. Secret history living in an aquarium.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Alex, he's gonna be on the show at some point, but I'm just I'm working my way to that. So it'd be great having both you guys on here at the same time with us. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it when he was here. We went all over the fish stores. I don't get to do that all the time.
Yeah, so that's fun. That's always a lot of fun doing that. Yep. So I think we'll go ahead and finish up the stream here then. I think it turned out fantastic having you on here, George.
I'm going to rewatch the stream, by the way, and
I'm going
see
to
the
also.
comments.
Yeah. There's quite a few of them on there, and I try to put them up. Me and Mel try to put them up, but sometimes I'm so fascinated watching your stuff. I don't even. It's hard for me to see the chat sometimes. I'm too busy looking at the fish and the reptiles and everything.
Thank you for having me up today.
Oh, thank you so much. Red Laser says thank you from Canada. And everybody, and I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, George.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Great for you to invite us into your home and to meet your family and see your stuff.
Thank you.
That's wonderful, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
And wish you the happiest and merriest of Christmas, okay?
Next year is going to be better.
Yeah.
Yes, right. That's right. We're going to concentrate on making everything better, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you, sir, very much.
And
thank you, everybody. And Mel, was there anything that you would like to add to the stream today?
No. I think we've had a really good stream. I was just going to say
it's been absolutely it's been fantastic.
Yes, Koro, you're welcome. My thanks are stinky. You can come and check them out yourself. And whenever you are in town, anybody's in town, which I know Skipper's Aquatic coming in town, he would like to come over. I right now till February, I can't go around a lot, but I can have few people come over. The club members wanted to come the other day, 15 people over at once. I was like, no, please, guys, I can't have anybody. The doctor does not want my kid to be around anybody at all because he's in gene therapy. This is something new for the future. I told you the boys have muscular dystrophy, so they did inject the little guy with the gene therapy. It's working. It's showing really good effects, guys. I mean, it's miracle, literally, because doctor moved mountains for my baby to get. It's $2 million for that medication just because it came out right now, recently came out, and they tried it on my kiddo, and it's showing effects good, but it's only temporary, around 5 years at last, they said.
Okay.
So we're hoping that something new comes up and something better comes out.
Yes, definitely pray for your kids.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I wish. I hope they can come up with something that will end that and make them better. That will cure them.
There is a company out there called Cure Duchenne. It's been around for a while. The doctors are so great. By the way, what's wrong with my boys? It's all around the world. It's a genetic disorder. It happens everywhere. It's not just here in America, or they're everywhere. There's kids I know from Germany, kids that I know from England, and I also send Christmas cards away to the people that I know, friends, and also to the kids that have Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And there's a lady out there. Actually, she sent my two boys little toys. She did donation. She got donations and from other people, and then they had an Amazon wish list, and then she sent us 2 gifts for my kids from them. There's so many great people out there on this planet this time of the where we are. We are blessed, guys. Thank you for having me up again.
Yes. Oh, thank you so very much. And so nice meeting your family and seeing and having you here, George. Thank you a million. I appreciate it. So, and thanks everybody in the chat and Mal. Thank you so much. And
done nothing tonight. I didn't.
What's that?
I'm saying.
Oh yes, you have. You've been here. You've been contributing. So that's that means $1 million to me right there. Also, I don't think Mal gets enough recognition on this stream. Honestly,
I do.
He's been back there holding me up, and he's been saving my bacon almost every week on this stream because I stray off and he keeps me on the straight and narrow path. So that's good.
All right, I'm gonna take off, guys, and go do my daddy duties.
Yeah, alrighty, sir. Thank you. Have a great evening, and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Bye, George.
Bye, George. All right, and we got to get the layout. We'll set this back to here.
Thank you, Tara.
What's that?
It's all right, Jeff. It's all right.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. But just see what you were going to say.
Well, I was just gonna say that it's been a wonderful, wonderful stream and having everything here. I was gonna. Should I take a few minutes and show the fish that I had come in?
If you want, or if you want to save it for next week, it's entirely up to you, Jeff.
You know what? I think I'll save it for next week because after having this treat of seeing George's fish room, and everything, we'll just digest that and enjoy it, and then next week I'll show everybody the new fish. I know it said in the title that I was going to do that, but I think we'll just save that for next week.
You can always change the title.
Yeah, I'll just change the title on it, and then we'll watch it. We'll see the stuff that I got next week. But I think I think you'll enjoy it.
Greg says he wants to see them now. If you want to do it now.
Oh, he wants to see it now?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay, I can do that.
I'll put you on big one.
All right. Yeah. Okay, and there we are. And I just got to switch my camera around now.
In fact, we'll put you on full screen, and I'll just talk in the background, Jeff. There you go.
Oh, oops. I just got to move this around. Front camera to back camera. There we go. All righty. So let's see here. I got to do it this way. All right. Here is my pair of the golden Austral killifish, and they've been showing some breeding activity. I don't have my mops in here yet because I only got them yesterday. They arrived yesterday from Dan's Fish. Can you see that okay, Mel?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to they're pretty active, so it's kind of hard to keep them in focus here. But I have them right now. I got them here in
bright.
They're very beautiful color.
Yeah. That's the orange you want to see, that's for certain.
Yes, and there's the female, which she's nice looking too, I think.
Yeah, not as good looking as the bloke's like, but that's life in general. Oh,
yeah, up here, and let's see here. That's the bloke right there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here is my there he is in the background. That's the Appy in the background. You can see back there. That's the male.
Yeah.
That's kind of a dwarf species of wild type betta. You only get to about an inch, maybe an inch and a half maximum. And usually that's as big as they get. And then there's the females hiding in there somewhere. And I got them also. I got them just about 2 days before I got these other ones from Dan. So they all pretty much been in the same tank. I know where they came from. I didn't quarantine because I'm pretty. I feel pretty comfortable with how they take care of their fish, both Dan and my and the betta breeder that I go through. So we'll go on to the next.
Daly's on in
What's
the
that?
chat. Aquarium Daily, Andrew's in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Joined. Yeah.
Well, hello, Andrew.
Be sure to check out his Christmas special this Saturday.
Yes, that's right. And I was going to be on there, but I didn't run it past my wife, and she had made plans for that day. But I will definitely watch the replay on that. And it's always a great bit of fun for the Christmas special on the Here Fishy Fishy.
Yeah.
But here are these are called betta falx. These are a wild type betta. They're not overly colorful, as you can see, but they are very interesting. And I had a pair, and I thought I had my lid on nice and tight, which now I do. But I had lost the male the first day. That was the female that was for the male. And then I seen on Dan's Fish that he had some available, so I went ahead and got it. But the fish, here's the other.
Screen's froze, Jeff.
He's colorful. He's getting colorful, and there's the female. It's kind of hard to get a good view of them here with this with my phone here, but here they are together. So I have those, and I also have one last pair of wild type bettas, and I'm going to get up off well, actually, as long as I'm right here, here's the other pair of wild type bettas. These guys have spawned a few times, but I haven't gotten any of the fry yet. I got to get these black mollies out of here because I was speaking with Jeff Kane. He's more experienced with the wild type bettas than I am, I think.
Yeah.
And he said that they will absolutely decimate the fry when he drops them, when he spits them out.
Right.
So I'm going to be moving them out. But on the same similar thing, that she's about ready to give birth, this female black Molly, and so then I'm sure these guys are probably going to eat them fry as well. Okay, so on to the next, and then we can wrap this up because it's been going quite a long time. Appreciate everybody staying tuned here. I'll be finishing up here in a second. Let me show you here. If I can see these guys. These guys like to hide a bit. These are the betta choinoides, they're called. Let me see if I can spot it.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
You know how you're running all your tanks on sponge filters? Do you have bad circulation around the heaters, or does it?
No, it seems to be fairly decent.
Is that something I'm struggling with? Because they keep on switching off because obviously the water around the heater heats up because the sponge isn't pumping the water around quick enough. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's switching off a lot quicker. And when I do the thermal thing inside to double check where it is, it's like you can tell the difference from front of the tank to the back of the tank.
Well, what this is, did you see right here? This is the external thermometer for this heater, right? Okay. I'll take you up top here. And I got just the sponge filter in there, but I got the sponge fairly close to the heater.
Yeah.
Up
And that's
here,
enough flow, is it? That would be enough flow to drag the water across it, would it?
the top one here is the temperature inside the tank. And that's what I got it set to, is 78. So it does a pretty good job.
Yeah, that's right.
It seems to be doing a pretty good job. So I'm assuming, of course, that they're all doing. I don't have thermometers in every single tank.
Oh, Andrew's saying he's not having a fishy show this week. Am I reading that right there? Sorry. No special fishy this week.
He's not?
On the 6th of January. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and Donna as well.
Yeah.
And over here, we'll just a little bit of a short update over here. Of course,
that problem, Arnold. How do you get over that problem? What I've just been mentioning about, because it just seems to cut off as soon as it goes on, and it's not heating the tank up properly.
Can you say it again, Mel? I'm sorry.
I was talking to Arnold in the chat. Sorry, I was just saying it out loud rather than type it.
Oh, okay.
Right, you just show us what you want to show.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I can't see any of the chat.
That's not lips. I'll be quiet.
Yeah. Over there seems to be the alpha albino crebensis. He seems to be ruling the roost. He's the most aggressive one of the bunch, and he keeps everybody else over here in this side of the tank. The plants are doing really well. I mean, they're growing all the way up to the top of the tank now. Last week, they were about right here. So in 1 week, they've grown a good 1.5 to 2 inches already. Mm-hmm. And the same thing over here. You can see up here, up last week, they were down. These are the Ludwigias.
Yeah.
And these are the ones I got from Mark Shelley. And they're doing really well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera back around. I think we've seen pretty much what we have here. And get back to front camera. There we go. And let's put us back on the screen here. There we are. I'm going to put you over here right now until I get this straightened out. There we are. So, and then what is that you got there, Mel? Is that your water bottle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tesh, they're actually koi angelfish, but very poorly marked koi angelfish I've got. But they do look like red caps because they've got next to no black in them. Let's see if I can get a better picture of them two there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you see there, I'm just trying something different for me. Auto sinkless. They're actually loving it as well. Red bell pepper.
Oh, are they? Nice.
Oh, they're really loving it. I tried it just for coloration on the plecos the other day, and the plecos loved it. Obviously, it's not really spicy like a pepper, if you know what I mean. But it's
it's like a red bell pepper, like more of a sweet pepper kind of like. Oh, they love it.
More like that. But
you know what else they like? I tried this one time. I put a thin slice of watermelon in the tank,
right?
And they were on it like you would not believe. They were chowing down.
Is that your
they had it gone. They had it gone within about an hour.
Right.
And you think that. Arnold says, "Yeah, I have Crebensis heater set at 26. Doesn't go above 25, and the 80-liter tank with a 250-watt heater." Yeah, all these heaters in these tanks that I just showed you are most of them, and these are 80-liter tanks, and they're 50 and 100-watt heaters. So I found that a 50-watt heater is plenty.
Don't have no trouble in this one with it being a canister filter on it, and that's pumping straight across the heater, and it's constant right around the tank. But the ones that I've got the little sponge filters in, I really struggle to keep a constant temperature. Take the lid off and it could drop down 4 or 5 degrees easy.
Oh yeah, I've noticed it when I go around the fish room here and I lift my lids up. Now in these big tanks over here, I can't see them, but they're over here, the 75-gallon tanks.
Yeah.
When I lift the lid up, you can feel the heat coming out over the water.
Right.
I got most everything in here set to about 78 degrees. Because down here in the basement, I have one heater vent right up top over here.
Yeah.
And that's the only heat that comes into this basement, right? But it's right here in the area with the fish tanks mostly. But I couldn't make it.
What's the ambient temperature in your fish room?
I'd say down here right now it's probably about 69 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So what is that? Is that 22 degrees Celsius, 23, something like that?
Yeah.
Probably about 70. 68 to 70, I'd say. But I tell you what, in the winter when it's getting colder, even with that heater vent opened up there, it can get down in the mid 60s down here.
Yeah.
A little bit chillier than what most. The fish could probably survive at that temperature, but they're not gonna be very happy. That's where I have the heaters in the tanks, and to keep them going real well. But I love those angelfish, man. Like I tell you, I every time I see your angelfish and I see on George's on his, I want to try and get some of those. Start one of my tanks and get an angelfish tank going. Because they are great.
Yeah. My tanks are 2 to 3 degrees above the room temperature, 75 to 77.
Oh yeah. Now June, you're in California, right? Because you got some nice weather there. That's one thing about being in Michigan. We got the cold winters, really cold.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to have a temperature of like Southern California or something where in the wintertime it gets down to about 50 or 40 or something like that. Which is, I'm thinking not too bad for. When it's 50 degrees here, I go outside without a coat on. 50 degrees isn't bad for me. Then we got people like Chris living in Canada, farther north, and they get some terrible winters up there. They get like Fahrenheit. They get like average for them, and they get down to minus 20 at night.
Yeah,
or during the daytime. But let's see. She says her house stays at 74 degrees.
Wow.
Arnold has some interesting things going on. He says he's jarring his betta fry next week. That is interesting.
I can tell you what it is in mine. It's my fish room downstairs is cold because I haven't put heater on the night. Mine is 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh.
And the humidity's went through the roof. That's what that's going to be my next couple of videos. I'm going to be making lids for these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll hold the heat in a lot better.
Oh, it's the humidity I'm worried about. 70 for me is disgusting because obviously black mold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'll be putting some lids on them and reinstating the ones I've got upstairs. I've already made a start the ones upstairs. I've took all because I had pothos in the top of them. To be quite honest, I'm not a big fan of pothos. I know it looks nice and I love it when you see people's tanks and it's all spread around the tops of the tanks. It looks lush.
Yeah. I've never done it. I've never tried it.
So many problems, and it was in the living room, and it was actually starting to bite into the wall to get a grip to go right across the wall. And
oh yeah, it will. It can do some damage if it goes unchecked.
Get rid of it before it gets too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I kind of get the lids back on unless I get rid of it. So I've just got rid of it there, pull it all out today.
So I'd like to ask a question to you, Mal, and also to the chat right now. What do you think about the show and tell like we did with George today? I think it was fantastic myself.
How do you say it a couple of times to you, Jeff? That's how you want the show to start to go, where we have a bit of show and tell. So it was really good. I found it really interesting. It's nice to see that people how they actually do stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like we have only Oscar. She's got Oscar tanks. I would love to have her on sometime. I don't know, June, if you're still here and listening, it would be great to have you on as a guest, and you can show your Oscars and stuff like that as a guest. You know, you don't have to do it for a long time or whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
Or anybody else in the chat.
Yeah, anyone in the chat, if you just want to pop in for 10 minutes and just show off something that you're proud of.
Yes. I mean, it'd be fantastic. I mean, Alex from Fathom Aquatics, you got a tank you want to show? Come on and show. Be more than welcome. Anybody here is more than welcome. Just let Mal or myself know, and we will get you on here. It's so easy. And if you're apprehensive or never done a live stream before, we can talk you through it and help with that.
Alex has done quite a few lately, so he's really getting into the swing of it.
Oh, he's doing the live streams now?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was on Mexicali the other week, and I think he jumped into Vibes' show couple of weeks ago as well.
That's one thing I'm getting so upset about with YouTube right now. My notifications are set on all. I got them all set to black, the black bell for all notifications, and I don't get them sometimes until the day later.
Well, the thing is with Vibes' show, for me, it's in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? So it would mean I'd have to set my alarm to get up. I did set my alarm to get up to watch Alex when he was on Mexicali's show. I think with the time delay, I think it was something like 2 o'clock in the morning for me.
Okay. That would have been about perfect time for me. That would have been nice. Never got my notifications. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. That's what really bothers me. Yep. Mm-hmm. This is only Oscars. June says I've been dialing in my sump. I think it's close. Nice. And I know Coro does interesting things too. I mean, if you would ever like to have you on, Coro, just let us know, please. I mean, you guys, anybody out here, if you want to join the show, and you know, it's always nice to share what we have with each other, and I think it makes the whole community that much more. What's the word I'm looking for? More closer or more personal. You know, just to enjoy each and everybody's tanks and hobbies.
More interbred.
Yes. Yeah, all they make it all nice, so we can see what everybody else got. Oh, okay. He says, Alex says, I'd hop on there, but I'm usually at work when you're live.
Yeah,
I see. Okay,
it's a bad time, this, Jeff, really for you, because I mean, it suits us in England. It doesn't really suit people in Australia because it's like early in the morning in Australia, and it's lit like mid-afternoon for you in America, where you've got all the American friends will be at work. So it's a bad really time.
I'm wondering maybe I should do it. It might be a good idea to do 2 streams. You know, just do like 2 shorter streams, like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Do one at 3:30, and then maybe do another one later at night. So the people who work night shift, who get off work, they'll be able to,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something to think about. If that's a good idea, and if anybody wants me to, just let me know, and I will see if I can do that.
Even if you just didn't have this as a fixed time, keep this as a time like normal, but then every now and again just throw in a later show, the Late Show with Jeff O'Brien.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. like the Johnny Carson show of old.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see here. We got some other. I'd like to show my stuff, and the stream starts.
2 a.m. for me, so I'm at home most of the day.
Would you like to be on? I'd like to show my stuff, but the stream starts at 2 a.m. Oh.
I am at home most of the day and have a no house pet policy now. All right, so you're trying to hide them from the landlord kind of thing.
Ah, I see.
And
then Coral says, I can't control that. An optical spectrum analysis machine that has been being used in the facility for 23 years is breaking. I'm just trying to make parts. Oh, okay. Let's see there. But yeah, I could do the a later one.
Yeah.
And because I know that a lot of friends here, I know Sandy is a lot of times she's at work during this time, and I know that she watched some of the later ones, and she's a very good friend, and I just like everybody here is, and I like to make things, I like to connect with everybody, so that's what I like. It's just fun, this hobby is so great. We got fish, and I could sit here and something about these glass boxes that are full of all this life. That each tank is its own world, and it's so wonderful to be able to just sit and enjoy them.
Yeah. I know a lot of people call MD fish tanks because it keeps on constantly changing the tanks, and the fish don't have a chance to but you can see how you'd end up going down that line, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Just
to keep things fresh, but I thought about that, but I the way I look at it now is I know that I have a friend, we know Mark Shelley.
Yeah.
And he told me the other one day, if he watches this, is it's nothing offense or anything, but he said, I have a hard time trying to get fresh stuff for my videos. And I told him, I said, you got to consider this though, Mark. I said, you got to realize that when we see this, it's not, you have to change it up all the time. You're showing stuff that's interesting. And it doesn't matter how many times you do it, as long, if you rotate it and do something and come back to it later on. I could watch Blue Dream Shrimp. I could watch the cherry shrimp that he does. I could watch him do his culling process every month.
Yeah.
Every week even. I mean, because it's fascinating. I told him, I said, I think you worry about it more than what people really think.
Yeah.
And the same thing with I think that, for one thing, I can tell you this: I'm my worst enemy is myself.
Right.
With my worrying about stuff, I worry about stuff. I just have a nervous, slight nervous disorder, and I worry about people's feelings, and I care about people. So I think that makes it even more so.
Why you got me on big screen and not you?
What's that?
You got me on big screen and not you.
Well, yeah.
We've just seen right up your nose.
No, that's all. Yeah, but see, I have these. I have to look at the thing, so it's better having you on the big screen for this. But it's nice having being able to share with everybody, and
definitely. At the minute, I mean, it's good to go this way. You know what I mean? I know where Mark's coming from, because sometimes you do struggle for ideas for videos and things like that. But I think I watched someone the other day when they were on about the videos being done, so why do it? Well, because you love the hobby. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
You love the hobby. Yeah, it's not about how many views; it's about my view.
Simple. That's right. Okay, and it's like this. Okay, so there's a lot of Oscar videos out there, and a lot of Oscar things. And I like to go and see June's Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
And and different things, reviews and stuff.
We mightn't get fantastic 100,000 views and things like that, but a view is a view, and for everyone I get a viewer, I'm happy. You
got to realize it's not just what they're doing; it's who they are, and and we appreciate. I love watching Craig's live streams. How he does his fish room and all the interaction he has with Belinda, and they talk on there. everybody in the chat. I haven't been there in a while. I've been busy as hell on a lot of things, but I try to get to as many things as I can to support, your videos. I sometimes even with you as my main person here on the stream, I might be a day late, but when I catch up, it's it's frustrating for me when I don't get my notifications. It really is. So, and then
I think with the likes of you though, Jeff, and me, we're subscribed to nearly everyone that's in the chat. You know what I mean? So there's not enough hours in the day. So sometimes, I mean, I do what Vince does now and try to watch them all on times too. To try and get as much in as watch. Just even if I can just get the, past that like part where where people's going to drop off. You just got to keep it going. Put it on.
Yep. I think a lot of the problem with some people, they're more interested in the monetization of getting on YouTube. They put that before their passion with the hobby and stuff.
I know sometimes they don't even realize that the benefit of the monetization isn't that fantastic, especially for a niche like this. If we're doing a niche where we're into finance and telling people how to save money and stuff like that, yes, the market's there for to make big money if you were good at it. But this is probably an oversaturated market, so you're coming into it with the wrong expectations. If you think you're going to make money, there'll only be like 1% of everyone in the fish farm that would actually make a decent living out of YouTube.
Yep. I mean, if time ever does come where it becomes a monetization type thing, the way I look at it myself, right now, sitting right here in my fish room with all of you guys, I feel like I'm monetized right now. It makes me feel rich to have my friends here, and I can compliment everybody and talk about stuff, and it's just great to be able to share. And to me, that's monetization. I mean, you can't buy that kind of happiness. That's something that comes from honest to goodness fish keeping.
Father Aquatic said it there. It's because he makes videos because he's passionate about what he is. Because when you watch his videos, you can see he's more interested in actually the videography of it and the fish themselves. And that's what you want.
That's absolutely right.
And if you just stick to that as your ethos of going forward, you're always going to do well. It's when you're constantly trying to find that next big thing that's going to push you over the edge and make you big. It might never happen. So why worry about it and why try? Just enjoy it and see where it takes you.
Absolutely. It's like, do what you enjoy. You can film it and do what you enjoy, but
and it shows because you can see some of them. When you watch some of them, you can see it's just purely there to make a video. There's no enjoyment out of it. It's just quickly and you just think, well, why did you bother?
Yeah. And there's no sense in also people I noticed will complain about, well, the video's been done before, so why should I do it? Such and such person did it. And it's like this. If you want to do a video like that, then do a video, That's why
Jeff, that's where you cut your teeth. That's where you learn how to make videos and stuff like that on stuff that's been repetitive. And if you get them few more extra views than you were expecting, it's a success.
Yep.
Simple
Absolutely.
as that. And you learn by your mistakes and you just grow and grow and grow. It's all about cutting your teeth, learn to walk.
Yep.
And learn before you can run. And then do it all on this side when you're doing little crappy videos. And, when the big time does come, if it ever did come, then you've got all that back catalogue to drop back on.
Yep. Getting a lot of B-roll and stuff. And like I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately. But I tell you, I get to the point where I start to do them and I got a lot of clips and stuff. I just got to take the time.
Yeah.
I think what a problem with me is I worry about if they're not going to be good enough. I sometimes worry about that,
Yeah.
But I'm thinking right now that what I'm going to do is I used to make videos quite often, like 2 or 3 a week back in the beginning, and I would just crank them right out. You know what? That made me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just going to go back to doing that, and then I'll improve upon them a little bit by bit as time goes on, and then just go from there.
I mean, there's no secret in the fact that probably Yeah, Fathom, I don't know if he's still young or not. Fathom Aquatics, he inspires me on these video skills because outstanding. When I first seen his first video, it was basically related to one of my videos. And when I watched it, I just thought, wow, that's how I want to be in a few years' time. And then when I realized he's actually more like the photographer who loves fish, where fish who try to do the photography.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
you know me, I'm all about the fish. I'm all about the fish. I'm not very good with the camera, but I guess
now you're doing pretty good, Jeff.
Oh,
it's all about just taking that little one step at it every day and just changing the little thing, how you do it. And it all just fits into place. With my biggest problem is forgetting what I learned the week before. The amount of times I'll set up and start making a video and I'll forget to put my mic on and things like that. I mean, I've got a load of B-roll now. I probably will put it in a video, but I just didn't put my mic on. And it makes such a difference, things like that.
I think one thing that about you and your videos is your editing skills are fantastic. I think you very good editing skills, and I think that if I had even a portion of them skills, I think I'd be much more apt to be making more videos. But I think what I do is sometimes I see your videos, I'm like, wow, why should I do a video? Because Mal's look so good.
Well,
but that's not the right thing for me to do. I mean, I should be like, okay, not everybody. Yeah. I mean, you got like the Justice League. There's only one Superman.
Yeah.
So you can't, not everybody can be the best, but you do the best.
I mean, the way I do my videos is a way to suit me because I cannot remember lines. If I had to try and think of a script to go along, I just couldn't do it. So I tend to have a general story and then just cut shot to shot, and then so I see a different line in each shot, just so I remember what my train of thought's not broken, because I can break it up with different shots and stuff like that.
June says here, Fish Fam has made my life better. Thank you all. I got to agree, June. Absolutely. We're all in the same family, and we're all.
Made tell you a lot better, isn't it? That's for certain. It's made tell you a lot better rather than watching old episodes of Coronation Street and things like that. I used to get Coronation Street. You guys me being all British there and telling you about Coronation Street.
I spend more time on YouTube than I do on television. I know that.
I'm the same, Jeff. I'm the same, honestly. That's what I mean. There's certain people I can watch in times too because the accent's all right. But sometimes I couldn't watch myself because I speak too fast in times too. And I wouldn't even understand what I was saying. But that's been a big help because I can get a lot more YouTube in. So when I'm just working away in the fish room, the little phone's there on times two. It's always on in the background watching someone's video. And then all of a sudden you'll catch them. What did they hear there? Rewind, listen back. So when you see little spikes and the little graphs of things like that, it's someone like me going back.
I think, and we were talking the other day about you were thinking about doing a live stream at some point. It would be like a pop-up type, or
I don't want to do like I think me and you were talking about doing a live stream together, but I'd rather just do this one with you, Jeff, to be clear as that. And if I ever wanted to do a live stream myself, I would probably just put a banner on the day before to see. I'll probably do it tomorrow, and just leave it like that.
Like I said with mine, I don't have any aspirations of this being a tremendously fantastic. But you know what? I like I said though, as far as right now, having everyone here, my friends and everything, that's to me that's the only success I need, and I think that's what it's about, really.
Yeah,
just having.
I look at Depths Unknown, how he does that text to speak thing that you've been trying to get on yours. If you can get that going, Jeff, you beat the world's your oyster.
On an iPhone?
No, I'm saying if you can get that text to speak to work on yours, how Depths Unknown has it.
Oh yes, I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be getting my wife's help on that because I think she can help. But I think that'd be great.
Oh, definitely.
Because that way, what happens is
you can plug on. You could just do a live stream for yourself, plug on, doing things that you do in the hobby that we're actually interested in watching, but you're actually interacting as it's happening. So that's why I love watching it. I'm pleased you recommended him.
Oh yeah, like Fishies, he does that. He does it. Well, Depson Known has his set up where he has the talking, because that way you can work on your tank, and that way you can't see the chat, but you can hear them when they send a message to it. You know, I think that's just brilliant myself. I really want to try and get that organized down here. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I have to stream alone either. I mean, I have you here. Sometimes you might be showing something in your fish, your tanks or something.
Well, if you want, I can read out your texts like Stephen Hawkins.
Hey.
You want to fish for millions of years.
If you want to do that, that's up to you.
Well, if you want, I'll just hide. I'll just go off camera and do that in the background.
And Fathom, Alex, I have a good job that I can support myself in the hobby just fine. I make my videos because I'm passionate about talking about the stuff. Yes, that's what it's all about right there. If you don't have passion in this hobby, then you're not going to be happy with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Simple as that. You know, you got to be able to like what you're doing and be happy about what you're doing. That's, for me, monetarily, I'm probably pretty low on the totem pole when it comes to wealth. But I tell you what, right now when I'm doing stuff like this, I feel I'm wealthy. I feel wealthy. So.
Well, I had been out of work for a year, but I've told you, haven't I, Jeff? I've got that job for the NHS, but I work from home now through the night. So it works out well for me, because obviously I kind of go on live streams and that because of it, because you're busy talking because of patients and things like that. So you cannot really do that side of it, but just have my little computer, headset on, talk to patients, have my little live phone set up over there, and I'm just watching away and I'm typing away. So it fits in nicely, but it's not like a fantastic paid job. I have had big paying jobs in the past, but the wife's the big earner now, so I'm just the eye candy husband.
I've never been a big earner. I've made, moderate low pay, but you know what? I'm always at the point where pay the bills, have a roof over your head, you have food to eat.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like the basic guy, I just like to have just, enough to survive on. It's nothing wrong with having more, but I do the best you do the best you can do with what you got. I don't have any college in all my learning. I do my research outside of stuff. That's how I learn my stuff pretty much. But anyway, we've been going on for a good long time, and you know me, I can chat you on here. I can keep you on here for I can go on and on here, you know that. Yeah. I get on a roll.
Well, feel free though, it's the Christmas special, even though you haven't made it very special.
Yeah, that's right.
That's me trying my hardest with my heart on for you.
It is a Christmas special.
Yeah.
It feels it's getting close to Christmas. So anyhow, everybody, I would like to wish you, Mal, a Merry Christmas to you and your wife and your family, and everybody out in the chat. Everybody out there, I appreciate you.
And also, I am so sorry, Tara. I've already explained. I have forgot to send you the card. Tara from Tara's Tank Friends sent us a Christmas card.
Oh, nice.
And I asked for her address when she asked for mine. And I've just, you know what, man, I just totally forgot altogether. And the wife says to us, "Oh, there's a card turned up from America." I went, "Oh, I'm supposed to send one back." So I've had to apologize. But I will sort something out and make it up to you in the new year.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is either. She sent stuff here to the house for me too, cards, and she sent flowers here last April when my sister passed away too, which was really wonderful. And
she's special.
Oh, she is. She's a treasured friend. I tell you, just like everybody here is. Like I said, very nice. But anyway, if I keep going, I'm going to keep talking to everybody. I want to thank you, Mal, again, and I want to thank everybody in the chat. Merry Christmas to everyone. I think by next week it'll be the 27th when we return. So, are you still here, Mal? Okay. Well, thank you all very much. Oh, there you are. There he is. I thought you were the ghost of Christmas past there for a second.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
And thank
enjoy
you, George,
Christmas
once
and
again.
that.
It was wonderful having George on here along with Mel.
And if you don't believe in Christmas, try to just put up with it for a day, just for those that do.
Enjoy the season, no matter what. No matter what your thoughts are on it. But I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. That's how I do it. So.
I seen this, Joe.
Oh yeah.
A water bottle. It's got a straw in when you saw it. Water comes out.
Hey, that's nice.
You remember when Andrew done that in a live stream? We were on a live stream one time with Andrew, Aquarium Daily. He stopped everything and goes, guys, look at. I seen this. It's a water bottle. When you suck the straw, water comes out.
Yes.
Serious about it. Oh, water. Right? Okay.
I remember that. I remember that.
Funny that. Still laugh now whenever I pick up a water bottle, guys.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okie then. Let's get off, Jeff. Enough of these long goodbyes.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Merry Christmas.
See you next
Enjoy
year.
the season. Enjoy the hobby, and don't forget to feed your addictions because they get hungry too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. That can scratch me.